first of all, game is down. Let's F5 all of these in case there are any updates. Oh, there's already an update here. Oh, from yesterday, though. Okay. Scheduled game update, May 1st. Game is down since about 2 hours ago, so another 4 hours. This been like this, so there's a change. Patch note update 251.1. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Why, Maple City's just playing. That looks just a myth? I don't think so. Okie dokie. Don't know where everyone is. And then we have the cash shop. Let's look into that. Cash shop update for May 1st. Probably nothing announced yet on cubes here, I'm guessing. If I control F for cube, nothing. Okay. Sale, that's probably in there a few times, right? Yeah. So we have... new chairs. Okay, Circum chair. Oh, wow, that actually looks pretty cool. Mecha Zakun? We saw Mecha Godzilla, they're like, we can do this. There's a bot technical that plays a new DLC character and only spams the 3 button and 1.7k people are watching. Only spams the 3 buttons. Wait, so one skill? Sometimes people just want to see something differently, you know? I feel like that's gonna wear off pretty quickly, but we'll see. Okay, and then we have new chairs here. These are kind of cute. New mount. Is that a corgi? What? Samoyed? What the hell is that? Samoyed. Oh. Shit, I learned a new dog race. Okay. Samoyed? Something like that. New damage skin. It's not unit, so most people won't care. New rotations for hair and faces. That's an upset face. It's like my Scardor F3. Can the dog attack mobs? No, mounts don't have a power attack like that, sadly. And then we have Maple Chick permanent outfit packages. Oh wait, that audio is turned up a little bit. That makes a lot of sense. 68 years. 68 streak. 69 next month. Almost there. Thank you. Coupons. Pointed mountain hair. Faux hawk with a sick fade. And then we have bellet hair. Bro, I look at these things so rarely. All of these hairs could look like, well, not all of them, but most of these hairs could look like new hair or hair that has already existed for years. I honestly can't keep track of the hundreds of hairstyles and faces that exist. Sickly pallor face. Okay, well. Wait, these are male faces? I'm sorry, but that's a lot of fucking mascara and eyeshadow for a male face. Dude, just make all the characters unisex. Just make them able to buy whatever they want to buy. and select a different version of it. Okie dokie. Pets, pets, pets. Hotel Maple Party Hat Box. I think these are all recurrences of old ones, right? From old anniversaries. At least that looks like it. 14th Street Picnic Box. Well, it's all stuff I can't buy. But yeah, if you're interested in... Oh, the throwing stars are going to be on discount starting next week for 2.5. Some of these are pretty expensive. Like these are 8, 9.2. 9K, 9K, 9.6. They're all going down to 2.5. So if you were interested in one of the more expensive throwing star items, that's quite a massive discount here. Looting. I guess so. Oh, but half the people who somebody pop up on the launcher were like, "Get it out of here." Monster backpack outfit random box. Yeah. Well, it doesn't really look like a backpack. It looks like a front pack. Which I do wear my backpacks like that a lot of the time, especially if I'm like out doing a tourism. I tend to front pack it. Or if I have two bags, of course, the front one, back the other one. Or if it's pretty heavy, I like to alternate between front and back. I feel like it helps with my posture. But yeah, especially when I tourism, I front pack a lot, so that, and then I put everything in the backpack in front and put my arms like around it, so it's like you'll never get pickpocket, or almost never. I mean, they always go for people who are like very unassuming and unaware of their surroundings anyway, so. And then there's some ongoing sales stuff. So the packages, these guys are going to be around until May 15th, so 2 more weeks. I saw a lot of people going for this set, so if you're still trying to snag that, you've got 2 more weeks. See all the rates. PCSB items obtained in the Netherlands cannot be traded outside of the account. Yeah. What is this, jewel box? Oh yeah, this was already going on, right? Oh, the jewel boxes have ended? No. Oh, until the end of today, I guess. The lucky jewel boxes. Okay, a lot of notes. Feel like they needed to fill some space. Unique potential scroll 80%. Crystal heart. What is this circulator? Unique circulator? Why would you invent an item that's worse than one that already exists? Okay. And then a bunch of pet stuff. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Actual patch notes. Final refresh. Okie dokie. Happy 19th anniversary MapleStory. But as you guys know, this event has been a long time coming because it's just a copy of the 20th anniversary event from Korea that has at all the 2-0 whited out and had 1-9 written over it. And of course, the main thing is that the patch was named Mayple Island in Korea because they released it the second half of April last year. But because it's already May, they renamed it to Mayple Island. It's just convenient that the wordplay works both ways for both months, I guess, with the word maple. Maybe that's why they picked the name in the first place. Didn't have anything to do with Canadian syrup. But explore the newest events, minigames, shops filled with one-of-a-kind goodies at Mayple Island. Experience the adorable new class Forest Child Lynn and a versatile kit, which of course, you know, is a rework of the Beast Tamer that we've already had so far, and a versatile kit that will be influential in any party environment. Play through the newly revamped Tiazan themed dungeon with quality of life and balance improvements, organize your outfits, and decorate all your characters with the return of the Cash Up Transfer event. Big event that is more common in Korea, but that in GMS a lot of people have been asking for. I also made sure to send the CMs multiple times messages that people are really looking forward to that event. So hopefully other people have been doing that as well to make sure that they added that to the event. Which, of course, the event will be the week before the summer event. Summer event being our summer patch being on June 12th. So it'll be the whole week before June 12th, so June 5th through 12th. Create a zero character at any time of the year. Now that zero creation is longer limited to specific seasons, as well as Lynn now, Old Beast Tamer. So there will be no more time-exclusive classes, which is great if you're, you know, not really only playing during the summer and the winter, and you're just trying to play year-round. Or sorry, you're trying to play at any time and you want to build out your Legion, make those 2 characters because they're pretty helpful for both Legion and Link skill in terms of count progression in the beginning. So we are on the launcher, Sigmund Guard. So that's why, so that's a good thing, I think. The artificial limitation of character creation and only of a few didn't make much sense to me ever. I mean, it made sense in a way that of why you would do it, but I don't think there's a good enough reason for it. I never thought that was something that should be desirable. We'll also open up the event calendar so that we can make sure that that is up to date, so you can check all of the existing events. This week is now officially ended, so we're going to hide this row. But this is still here. The shops are still here because, of course, we still have... let me add some rows already. Enter columns to the right. And by rows, I mean columns, of course. And we hide these columns. Because Golden Fairy Bros is still going. Sunny Sunday is always going, but we'll just update which Sunny Sunday weeks are in there. And then the stores are open until the end of Wednesday. Ends of Sunday. Sorry. Should totally brain farted there. What's up, Ginger? How you doing? Okay, so first general announcement stuff for Lynn. New job, Lynn. Jay, welcome back. Thank you very much. And Dino, Tenji, and Advantage Time. Thank you for the follows. Welcome. Thank you for the 42J. Appreciate that. That's exactly 7.5 years. So available May 1st after maintenance, obviously not during the game being down. Foreshadowed Lynn is the newest class, uses the power of the forest to help Maplers defeat their enemies. Lynn is a magician, uses intellect as a primary stat, and his primary weapon is a memorial staff, so no longer the scepter that the Beast Tamer had. And secondary weapon is a shield or a leaf. So if you already equipped your Beast Tamer, you don't have to change any of the equipment around. Of course, they wanted to make sure that the transition was as smooth there as possible and didn't... It's already rough on Beast Tamers because they weren't able to unlock their 6th job or gather fragments or just build their Hexamatrix at all for the last months, right? Which is a huge downside for the class. That's why we'll also see some compensation there later. BT could equip a shield. Yes, BT could always equip a shield and is the best in slot secondary for them over the regular whistle that they had. Beast Whistle? Something. Yeah, you always wanted to do a shield. KMS have Lynn and BT? No, KMS does not have this class. It's, I believe, CMS, so China and TMS. Taiwan, MapleStory have this class, I believe. But none of the other regions do. I don't even think JMS has it, but I could be wrong on that, but I don't think JMS has it. So yeah, here are the skills. Basically, what the class has is super high tier single player buffing. So you link to one other party member and you can buff them by a lot. And they have, I think the biggest we've seen, like active party-wide healing. So instead of Bishop, putting down a fountain or having like a heal skill and other people having to pick it up, you basically just buff everyone and people will just heal over time for a while. So some of the examples of this, I don't think we can see the numbers here. Typically there's no numbers on the patch notes for us in GMS. But it's going to be very different from now. So there's not like no job advancement, but you just put skills into the animals. It's just going to be regular job advancement, like first job, second job, third job, fourth job, fifth job, sixth job. It's just going to follow that at the regular levels. And you're going to just have skills for all of your animals in the different modes and then just upgrade them as you get higher skills. The general thing is that the bear is just going to be like your basic attacking, and it's going to get a bigger area of effect, and it's going to get more hits and attack more monsters, that kind of thing, as you level up. The bird is going to do a lot of mobility stuff, so there's like the floating, not as crazy as the old flying around anymore, but it is still going to be very big mobility. And then there's also going to be an ability to teleport to the character that you're linked to in your party, or pull that person to your location and just like teleport them to you. Or later also the option of teleporting the entire party to your location. So I think there's going to be definitely some meme runs, and we're going to see parties with like 6 Lyns trying to get each other killed and seeing who lives the longest. That'll probably be pretty funny to see, like some hard Damien runs or some hard Lucid runs with all of the Lyns trying to pull each other into the dragons and stuff like that. I think that'll be pretty hilarious. We can maybe do some Beam Brigade Grief runs, kind of see where we're at. Yeah, it could be our first unofficial type of PvP, you know, with like a ranking system and everything. We'll see. I think it could be pretty funny. Yeah, it's almost like a mini game with your skills on your internal cooldown, where you have to like think of opponents' skills and stuff like that. But the 6th job, I don't think we know about the 2nd Mastery Core yet. I don't think anyone has that one yet. We know the other stuff. So that 2nd Mastery Core has to be... and yeah, I guess I could show maybe a little bit the animations, because Orange Mushroom did go over specifically the Lynn for TMS here. I did go over it in a previous video, so I'm not going to go too detailed. But here you can see some of the art. There we go. Okay, that's better. That was a black screen for a little while. You start to have a super cute little girl with some pretty bloody red eyes. There's going to be the art for the channels, for the character selection. Ignore the Mojang and the fact that Beast Tamer is still here but grayed out as if it's a completely separate class. Character selection. It's kind of... it has a lot more of a Lara vibe to it. It's more like a, you know, forest growing up, you know, that kind of thing. But instead of being more one with nature, being more one with the animals in the forest, you know. So, but the effects and everything, it's a bit more Lara-like in my opinion. You can see the areas here. Maybe we can listen to some of the music. You have some spoiler alert. Spoilers alert. I guess if you're not trying to be surprised by the storyline. How many more hours? About 4 more hours. Oh. So yeah, here you can see the beginner skills and all that. If you want to see some details with the colors and the effects and more of the specific numbers of the skills. But so here's the regular attack, and then we have some healing. Even at first job, right? The healing here, continuous healing effect that heals 20% max HP every 1 second. That lasts for 40 seconds. So this is already 800% healing on one target. That's a first job skill. So like over 40 seconds... you heal them 20% max HP per second, and a cooldown of 60 seconds. So that one target that you have is just gonna get healed loads. Okay, this is a first job skill. Which I just realized maybe skills from... healing from skills potential might actually see some relevancy or something in pot if you were trying to be like a super support Lynn, I guess. Maybe you'll be able to tank some crazy stuff. We'll see. Yeah, regular defense reduction. Get some IED. Reduce damage taken. Final damage. Oh yeah, and there's a final damage stack for just using each of the birds... each of the animals' skills for a while. So you want to keep cycling through their types of attacks so that you always have like a passive 15% final damage, essentially 5% from every animal that you keep on because you're cycling through the variety of the skills. But the buffs last pretty long, so it's not like old paladin elemental stuff where you basically have to press every single element every 5 seconds. It's going to be way more lenient than that. Then when sweeps, so that's more the mobility. Where you stack up charges, so like with most dashes and stuff like that, you can't just infinitely spam it, or not most of them, but usually that's more like the 5th job dashes, you know, like the Buccaneer dash, right, like with the dragon thing. And then there's a peck, so that's more like a guided arrow kind of thing, where the bird just flies around and hits targets. That'll get upgraded later. You have your up jump, and this is the final damage one for the bird. And then this is just like passive attacks, absorbing MP. Not super relevant because, you know, you have a lot of MP. But with Overload, your MP consumption does go pretty high. So that could be nice, making sure you don't have to pot all the time. Serpent Vortex, yes, that's the name, thank you. Then bigger attack with a large last smash attack. And then a ground crush, kind of to replace the fart attack that the bear has now. That places a permanent AoE on the ground and leaves damage. So they did want to maintain that functionality, but instead, like, the ground crush attack gives, leaves an AoE on the ground. This is the bird being empowered, doing even more damage. Instantly move to the current focus target's location or move the current focus target to your location. It has to do with whether you use a down arrow, I believe. Yeah, so down arrow makes them teleport to you. If you just use it, you teleport to them. It has a 20-second cooldown, so you can use this quite often. And then, and that's when the wolf comes in. Yeah, so the wolf is like a after image attack, basically. He ends up like a final attack. So like when you use other attacks, the wolf will like come out of nowhere and just also hit. So he's kind of like the shadow. Well, he's like the third guy. Instead of a Beast Tamer now, you have the... let me think, what do we even have as a third now? That's how often I play that character. We have the Jaguar, right? Or no, not the Jaguar. The Leopard. So he's gonna like replace the Leopard in the functionality. But it's gonna be... You don't really have to choose like a lot of upgrade paths. It's just gonna be one upgrade path that everybody uses. So it's gonna be much more simplified. Which, I don't know, depending on how you look at it, it'll make the character more straightforward to play and more beginner-friendly for newer players, but of course it will lack a whole bunch of diversity and possible building for your personal preference, which I think is a loss as well. So there's pros and cons there. They have a Nature Purification. So it grants all party members within the range a continuous purification effect for 20 seconds. The purification effect will activate and attempt to remove one status effect applied to that party member every 2 seconds. The maximum number of status effects that can be removed is 5. That's still pretty good and has a 30-second cooldown. So this is also up a lot. So it's gonna, you know, block stuns, blinds, that kind of stuff. So even on the, especially on the lower level boss fights where, you know, you don't want to get well, I say lower level, and I'm going to say, for example, will, which for some people will be like, that's not low level, but for a lot of people that will be, depending on how much you play. But like getting pushed, getting reversed, getting pushed into webs, getting sealed, all that stuff, the skill being able to cleanse all of that pretty much the whole time. You know, you're going to get cleansed 5 times every 30 seconds, so on average, like every 6 seconds, a status, you're going to have to get hit a lot for anything to get through to this. And this is all party members, again, so... there's going to be, the further you go down, there's going to be a bigger difference between the single target you do. The single target is going to be crazy buff, and then for the whole party, it's going to be not as crazy, quote unquote, but this is still like very useful. Very, very good cleansing. Maybe cooldown skip will be good on Lynn. I wonder if it'll be necessary, because you'll have so much healing, and I think either you'll overheal, or you'll be in an area where healing doesn't work at all, and then it won't be useful. But that's what I was saying before as well. I hope that there is some kind of way that they add to Lynn, because I don't think that was in the initial kit when I looked at it first, that there's something in the kit where they're allowed to bypass at least a portion of the heal restriction, because otherwise such a huge part of their kit just instantly dies in certain boss fights, and that's a pretty rough, like, hard counter that I don't think is fair when you're a support and that's like the main thing you're bringing to the table. But you know, every class has their counters, so you know, I don't know. We'll see. Or stands. This is just a 30% IED for the whole party, including yourself, of course. Just passively, and it doesn't have cooldown, so you can spam it. Sorry, not passively, but you can spam it without cooldown, so you can put it on like auto buff and stuff. So that's nice. Just, you know, most classes have a debuff you have to apply to the boss at least with a hit, and then, you know, if they hit the boss, they get the 30 ID or 40 in case of the bishop, or 160 or something in case of a Mercedes. I'm exaggerating a little bit. Well, this is just like a buff that you get. So, you know, with many of the endgame bosses requiring a little bit more IED because of the 380 PDR versus 300, this is, of course, very useful to make it so that your damage keeps getting confirmed without having to switch around a lot of the IED presets that you might have for other bosses. That's just some more basic stuff. And then just a little bit of 50 crit rate, 30% critical damage, 35% boss damage, and 1 attack speed, and 5% final damage if you keep this stacked. You know, one of those small skills that basically just boosts the entire kit by a boatload. Of course, in the past, Beast Tamers had a lot of crit rate as well, so they wouldn't want to build extra crit. So I think it's important as well if you're trying to keep the utility and trying to make it so that people don't have to redo all of their hypers, well, you might have to, but like recalculate all of their hypers, redo their entire Legion setup for their character, redo their inner abilities, that kind of stuff. It's good to keep people around the same amount of base stats so that you can facilitate that transition more and not make it a huge downturn when already people are behind so much on 6 job, right? Link skill, same as before. Yeah, exactly. One of those things as well. Then we have, with the heavy smash, we have a roar. Shockwave that attacks nearby enemies. Deal 520% damage 10 times up to 12 enemies. 30-second cooldown. And we have the bird getting even stronger. Then we have move backwards and deal 580% damage up 4 times. So this is very similar to, in movement, to the Adele's Feather Float, if you guys know that. Basically, you jump back a little bit up diagonally backwards. The additional power of this skill is that you can hold the skill and float in air for a little bit. And you can also, from that float, combine it with the earlier level skill where you dash sideways. So you can chain it with that if you want to. But you can float for up to 3 seconds with that. But this one has a 15-second cooldown. Sigmund Guard, I already answered your question. Don't appreciate you spreading fake news in chat. Thank you. Guardian Flight. All party members in the current map are summoned to the player. Oh yeah, so that's what I mentioned, is where you just summon everyone to your location. You can do this every 30 seconds, so it'll just be mayhem during during boss fights, possibly. But if Lynn gets to make it to the side of the map, just take 2 Lynn supports for Hard Lucid, you know? 1 Lynn on the left, 1 Lynn on the right. As soon as you see the dragon, boom, just teleport the whole party there. Yeah. And then we have Predatory Strike, so that's just improving the damage and applying a debuff. It just increases the damage taken by 10%. I was a little bit disappointed with this skill when I saw it the first time. I was like, yeah, just 10% more damage on the target, I guess. But, you know, it's another little bit extra. And then Brush with Nature. Instantly removes all status effects applied to party members in the same map, and heals them by 100% of their max HP, and provides a healing effect of 10% max HP for every second for 30 seconds. So again, that's like in total over 30 seconds you'll heal 3 full HP bars, right? And then it's a cooldown of 60 seconds. So it's very short cooldowns with very strong effects, where I think a lot of people will, when they're doing bosses, they'll be like, oh, this boss wasn't too bad, and then you're going to be in a party without a Lynn, and you're going to be like, oh my god, this boss is actually pretty scary, and I'm like at chance of dying every single time. But you won't even realize how much you're getting healed and how much you're getting supported by it's going to be like kind of like a silent support when you're not even really realizing how much it's helping you out until you don't know what you got till it's gone, kind of thing. Boom, boom, boom. Then you have passive here, focus healings, HP recovered is increased by 10%, so it's going to add even more healing in the hypers. Wait, this is hypers, right? Oh no, this is part of... Oh, sorry, this is still part of Force Jump. Laws of Nature also increases item drop rate by 10%, so trying to compensate for that extra drop rate that existed in the cat mode. 50% final damage, just smack that in there. A little bit of FD never hurt anyone. And then some magic attack, 50% buff duration, 50% stance, and 30% damage, just to round out the damage versus final damage and versus magic attack, kind of averaging out where your damage is coming from. And the hypers, I guess you can start looking at which ones you will want to get. Damage increase, crit rate increase for single attack you never take. It doesn't make any sense. You want to build it up so you have 100% crit rate on everything. Number of hits increased by 1, possibly. Pex damage increased by 20%, Pex defense ignore. Again, IED from a single skill is almost never something you want, unless the skill is a huge percentage of your damage, because you want to build IED for your entire kit, not specifically for one skill. It just doesn't really make much sense. Usually that's not as valuable. Same thing with the crit rate here, right? So maybe this one. Which leaves us with 2 more. Sneak Strikes damage is increased by 20%. Sneak Strikes number of hits increased by... And here's IED again. So IED and crit rate is something you might take very, very early on if it's your only character and you are struggling for IED early on with bossing, which you might be. And you don't have Legion and Lynx building crit yet. But people who have built their Legion out a little bit, it seems pretty straightforward to just take Heavy Smash, Reinforce, and Bonus Attack, and then Peck Reinforce, and Sneak Strike, Reinforce, and Bonus Attack. That seems to me the straightforward for as soon as you hit mid game and go beyond that. The other ones I think you can safely ignore, again, unless your account is very, very early. Then you might use them temporarily until you build up your IED, until you get like Reinforced or Superior Golic set, until you get IED Familiars, and until your Legion grows, so you have at least 30 to 40% IED coming from the Legion grid. And maybe at least 30% as well, like level 10 from your hyper stats, and then you can probably divest from those things. Then, Forest Protection, you know, we get into the hyper skills. Summon a protective area for 40 seconds at a focus target's current location, so however you link to. 40 seconds, that's pretty long. Party members within the area are granted damage reduction and fatal strike defense effects. So that means that they decrease damage taken from enemy attacks by 30%, including maximum percent HP attacks, for 40 seconds within that barrier. So it's kind of like the barrier that Battle Mage has, essentially. And it also will prevent your death 1 time. So it's also like a door, basically like a bishop door, but only if you're within that area. And it'll automatically summon on top of the person who is linked. But if everyone stays pretty close together, this is a very strong skill. However, the cooldown is 300 seconds. So that's because things like Door and Death, you know, you can think about Door right now. Oh, it only has a minute cooldown. Sure, but, you know, it's partly, or like a 30-second cooldown. Is it 30-second? A minute, I think. But you have a 10-minute cooldown until you can receive the Door again, right? Which is 600-second cooldown. So, in a way, it's kind of worse because you have to be in the area, but in a way it's kind of better because you can use it twice as often. Plus it's also reduced damage. So if it wasn't going to... Things that might have killed you that would have consumed your Door now instead don't consume your Door. So it's like a weaker version of Shell and kind of a stronger version of Door, but more limited. So, but it's different enough in both ways. So I kind of like this as a skill. And if you're protected by Fatal Strike defense effect, you cannot acquire the effect again for 300 seconds, which again seems highly restrictive, but if you think about all the other effects that prevent death, they're usually longer cooldowns, so this is actually pretty damn solid. Then we have a big extra AoE skill, 30-second cooldown for the Wolf to come out and just... The AoE isn't that huge, but it's decently big, so... And then we have Breath of Destiny, just a regular 10% damage for everyone. And it says only other Junghu classes. You're probably like, what does that mean? In CMS and TMS, they also have the Mo Xuan, I think. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly. Class, which is kind of like a monk, close range. I don't know if they use knuckles, but they use their fists at least, like visually. Like a brawler class that was released there to replace the Zen, which was our version of Chet. I think there's a good chance we get that class eventually, but I'm not going to make any predictions on when. Maybe somewhere before the end of next year or something, but it'll totally depend on the release schedule of everything coming from Korea and all that. But essentially like just a 10% damage for 60 seconds on a 2-minute cooldown that a lot of classes have. Then they have that same common Junghu class. So this is like a common 5th job skill. This is probably the worst common 5th job skill you've ever seen. Right now you think I'm probably exaggerating, but you select one of the 4 effects. So one effect is for 45 seconds increase your damage by 20% with a 90-second cooldown. This is probably the best one. Then you have for 60 seconds increase defense ignore by 30% for 60 seconds. Oh, for 60 seconds for 6 seconds, that's a double. With a cooldown of 3 minutes. And then you have, for 60 seconds, increase attack, magic attack, and all stat by 30 for a 90-second cooldown. And then you have for 300 seconds increased damage to normal monsters by 30% on a 600 second cooldown. So I mean, if you're in a 3-minute party, I guess you can use 60 seconds of 30 IED because all of your burst is going to happen within that, kind of. But it's worse. Honestly, Venom Burst might still be worse, yeah. Except for Cadenus with the critical damage. But this is like a like pick your poison kind of skill. I hope that that gets a little rework at some point. Maybe reduce the percentages a little bit, but just make them all 100% uptime. I'm just not a fan of non-100% uptime on these things. Or work with charges, like the blessings, so you can, at least if you wait for a little bit, maybe you can string them together and use them for longer duration in a row, maybe, but yeah. Yeah, no problem, Baron. Adventure for training, though? Yeah, but again, for 5 minutes and then on a 10-minute cooldown, so, I mean, it's more than nothing. But for training, you want to reliably be able to... Like, if there's another skill with similar effects you can alternate with, that's another thing, right? Like, a lot of people for training, if you don't quite meet the damage requirements, will alternate in guild skills. So that you use... for 30 minutes, you use critical damage, then for another 30 minutes, you use damage, just regular damage percent, and that can tip you over the point, and so you can still one shot and still full map clear, and then you alternate between the two. But if you just have one skill, so for 5 minutes you can actually kill the map properly, and then the other 5 minutes you're like double shotting, chasing, you know. For mobbing early on it might be good, but this is already a 5th job skill, so you're going to be already in your level 200s, right? So it's... You thought it was party? No, this is solo. Yeah, this is just a personal buff. Yeah. No, this is not a party buff. This is just a solo for your own stat, yeah. The Squeeze, thank you for the 4 months. Is there a regular mob that's not one hit by the time you're at the 5th map anyway? So what's the use for it? It's typically whenever you get to just a new area in the beginning. Maybe not for the first 2 areas, but every time you enter a new area, especially if you're leveling quickly, you probably lose a lot of damage because you don't meet the requirements in terms of arcane power or sacred power. So then it can be useful if you have something to boost your damage, so that at least during that skill you can maintain your kill speed, your map clearage, and because you might lose it otherwise. But typically when you can just enter a new area, it's probably not right to go to the highest level monsters in that new area yet. You probably have to work your way up to that a little bit. But of course, early Arcane River, that working your way up a little bit is maybe a day. But in sacred power areas, that might be like an extra week or 2 until you meet the arcane power requirements, or an event where you make significant upgrades. So new event patch after patch or tomorrow. I don't know when you say, but that new event, I think there's a lot of new events. So I'm still going through all of it. And now I'm going into a little bit more detail about Lynn, because there's just plain text, and I've mentioned this to Vera and to other people as well, is that yeah, I would like it if the patch notes look more like this. You have the icons, you have like the effects, you have the details, you have the percentages. I think this looks way better in terms of patch notes than just this. Like, this is like, who reads this, right? I don't like this. It's just blob of words on paper. That's it, right? So I think this is way better. So that's why I'm going over this. Meant after maintenance or tomorrow. If it says specifically May 1st, it should be just as soon as the maintenance is up, because it is already May 1st. But most of the time, events start on Wednesdays and they end on Tuesdays. So like the event week runs from Wednesday to Tuesday. That's why I always have it set up like this in the event calendar. Well, you'll see the first day here of the week here. That's always a Wednesday, and last one is a Tuesday, because it is the event calendar. So I feel like that makes the most sense. Just copy paste orange mushroom. Yeah, and then just fact check it, make sure that it is coming through the same. I think that would save them time and make it look better, and they could probably have some kind of collaboration with Max in that case, yeah. Who do I like the most? The bear, the bird, or the wolf? So am I looking for the after image sly assassin? I'm looking for the mobility. Or just a slap. Okay, it's easy brain to go for the bear, because that's where all your damage is going to come from. And the wolf probably looks the coolest. The problem though is if your character doesn't have mobility, your character is trash. So I think Penny is the unsung hero there, where
Hi.
think about any character. If you take away your mobility from your character is shit. Right? It's not fun to play if you're just glued to the ground. If you have no aerial mobility, no up jump, no vertical, no dash, no teleport. I think, yeah. The bear probably looks the coolest, and the effects of the wolf are probably the most, like, invisible in terms of how much it helps. But the bird gives the most functionality to the whole kit, I would say. Use a mount. Dude, back in the day, we used to use a mount on warriors because we didn't have any mobility. No flash jump, no dash skill, no nothing. So we used a mount to walk from one mob to the next quicker so we could kill it. It actually increased our rates. That was wild. Bosco, welcome back. Thank you for the 12. Congrats on your birthday. Feels birthday, man. 1 year sub. Congrats on your new beautiful badge as well. Look at that. Does this remind you of anything, guys? Look familiar? From something in game, maybe? Good old piggy. Yeah, the piggy and then the silver mane. Yeah. Skills. So this is the 5th job. Wait, isn't this 5th job? It just says skills. Oh, no, this is already 5th job. Yeah. So this is a even stronger version of the hyper skill. It's not an upgrade of it, so it is a separate skill with its own separate cooldown. 2-minute cooldown, and but you can hold it down for 8 seconds. Wait, is it a key down? I forgot if it's a key down or you just press it and you're stuck on it for 8. Oh no, you just summon it and then it attacks for 8 seconds, but you're not stuck in it or something, or you don't have to key it down. You could just keep attacking and do other stuff, but the effect stays for a while. Yeah, like Thief. Yeah, exactly. Like the. I was gonna say that too, but I'm blanking on the name. But Shadowers use it to stay in Dark Side, right? Like that skill. Penny's potential is temporarily released, and you enhance the bird. So this is kind of similar to the Explorer Archer's bird attack, right? Where you empower your bird and turns into the big purple bird. I know the names of skills very well, by the way. I'm sure you've noticed by now. So in the hunt spec, so basically you just do even more damage with the bird flying around and that ticks everyone. So it's like a super powered enhanced guided arrow, essentially, for 40 seconds with a cooldown of 2 minutes. But it attacks up to 12 enemies, damage 6 times, 720% damage. Again, this is from what it was released like in CMS, so we don't know if every number is going to be exactly the same as this, but most likely it's going to just be like a copy-paste from this. And then Focus Awakening. If you thought that this character already had a lot of healing, harness the power of nature, awakening the current focus target to a higher state. For 30 seconds, your final damage is increased by 30%. That's pretty good. Applies a buff, because you're more of a support, so you need that juice. Applies a buff to the focus target that isn't yourself, which increases their final damage by 10%, with additional effects based on your intellect. Sound familiar, Bishops? When the skill is used, all party members become exhausted for 30 seconds. Focus target for every 1000 int, the final damage boost is increased by 1%, up to a maximum of 110%. So you got a base of 10. So you should be, if it's like the same as this one, up to 120% final damage to them for 30 seconds. And then when your focus target, you or the focus target are exhausted, you cannot use this skill again. But you see, it's exhausted for 30 seconds and you cool down of 120 seconds. This is basically to avoid that if you have like 4 Lins or something, that you can like keep boosting the same person every 30 seconds and like juice the hell out of them. So that there is some limitation on how quickly you can use it. But it is a 2-minute cooldown. So it's like a stronger domain, but only for one person. So a lot of people have been theorizing about, this being really good for Extreme Lotus coming out in like 6 months. Because, as you guys may or may not know, that's a 1 or 2 people boss. You can only solo or duo that boss. So if you have a very strong damage dealer, very good, and they kind of want to solo, this would be like a insane like juicer duo for them to just to fuck out of their damage, essentially. You would need a 100k stat to max it. Yeah, remember, when you're looking at like a 100k stat, that's kind of impossible in Reboot. But even with like weapon jumps and higher level people, 100k is not super crazy. But you have to also think about a non-Reboot because of bonus potentials and because of scrolling and everything. 100k stat is way more manageable there. So that number, even though it is crazy, it's the same number for both servers, which you might argue that maybe that number should be different for Reboot or non-Reboot, because different amounts of stat represent different levels of upgrading in these servers. But for now, those numbers are the same for both. Grace of Nature instantly heals all party members by 100% max HP, so the second full party full heal. Grants the Child of the Forest Transcendent healing ability for 30 seconds. The Child of the Forest healing effects can heal up to 200% of your max HP. The excess heal beyond 100% max HP is converted into a protective shield. And then whenever duration ends, the protective shield will also disappear. And this has a 3-minute cooldown. So this seems like something, it's like a 3-minute cooldown, but it's not like a 3-minute burst cooldown. It's more something you use whenever you need it, rather than always needing to synchronize it with your burst. So your burst setup ends up staying pretty simple. You don't have like, oh, it's time to burst. Let's tap our 17 skills and then, hold down our burst skill. The setup is much more straightforward. 6-job mastery, what we have for now, at least, in China and Taiwan, is the enhancement for the main attack. Hopefully, since they are there for the source immediately with a completely new kit, they can make sure they always enhance the right skills and not certain skills that people are like, why are they enhancing this? We don't even use this skill. Then we have Guardians of the Forest, just like a really big, your big origin skill just blows everything up. I think we can even see the effect here, though. Yeah. I should zoom out a little bit. Oh, my bad. Still delayed, sorry. There we go. So big, huge skill with big, huge effects. It's an origin. It's to be expected, right? 1500 MP, you're invincible during a cast action. At least 54 activations of the Guardian's full force attack, dealing 1080% damage 12 times on up to 15 enemies. Again, these numbers aren't necessarily in the GMS patch, but most likely. Overheal is nice. Yeah, overheal, and then combined with the other heal, it's going to be rough to die out. You're going to have to get hit by a lot of stuff. Enhancements, that's just regular 60% damage increase on all of the things. The enhancement for Focus Awakening, I feel like, is more in the realm of the enhancement to... Well, both the enhancements to Benediction and Domain aren't great. They're like okay, but they're not like, wow, this is game-breaking, which is probably good. Shouldn't be game-breaking. But basically, you get 10% points of final damage more base for yourself and your party member. Which, again, is not 10% final damage, but 10% points final damage, right? So instead of your damage going from 1 to 1.3, it's going from 1 to 1.4. So it's 10% on 130 or under 140, which is closer to, just under 8% or just over 7% instead, right? Which is still good, of course, right? All of your damage multiplied by 1.07 or 1.08 is still a huge amount of damage increase. Across the board, but that's why the numbers don't seem so impressive, because it's like stacking final damage. And then you have Grace of Nature enhancement. Instant heal is increased to 110% of your max HP instead of 100, and the maximum recovery effect is increased to 210% max HP instead of 200, but the duration is increased to 40 seconds, which I think that is the main thing for that skill. But again, that's just a here or there. This is more like an incidental extra heal boost if you think you're gonna be in trouble with your HP, because I think that was a personal one, right? Oh no, it is all party members. Oh no, it's all party members. Yeah. So you know, if there's a moment where everybody needs to burst, but people are like, oh, I don't have Jenny iframe or anything like that, you can slam that and maybe people can survive. I don't know if you guys have done Kalos, see Kalos. Sometimes when he does those eye lasers and puts that fire on the ground, it's just really annoying to stay in the pocket and keep attacking him and not die to shit. So this can give a lot of party members probably the security that they need. Thank you very much for the bits, Jay. Give the security that they need so that they can stay in the pocket and keep attacking the boss without being in, you know, on kill potential the whole time. So that's pretty damn useful. Here's some videos if you want to see like the skills in action. That's a whole lot, so I'm not going to go into that right now. But I'll put the link again for this in the chat if you want to check that out on your own time if you're going to be playing Lynn more. Then Beast Tamer to Lynn transfer. So how are they going to do all this? All Beast Tamer characters will have their job changed to Lynn Beginner during the 250 update maintenance. Upon logging in a previous Beast Tamer character, you will be moved to the Spring of the Past map. You will then be able to start the Lynn Call of the Forest quest by talking to the admin to learn about the changes between the two jobs. The following will be passed down from your Beast Tamer to Lynn without any changes. So your stats will stay the same level and experience, arcane and sacred symbol, enhancement stats, abilities, quest, so abilities like inner ability, right? Quest history, equipped items that don't fit the job restrictions will be marked with red. But I assume that the weapons will be exchanged for the new weapons, right? And then items in your inventory. Beast Tamers that have completed 5th job advancement will be able to complete a simplified version after becoming a Lynn. So you'll still have to get your 5th job again, but it'll be faster, it'll be easier to do. All the nodes owned by Beast Tamers will be disassembled into shards and distributed at the following rates. Skill nodes 140 shards per 50 EXP. That basically means per node invested. Boost nodes 70 and special nodes 250. So that's basically just the same cost as if you were to craft them all from inside the matrix as skill nodes, boost nodes, or special nodes, respectively. Following nodes are exceptions that will not be disassembled: True Arachnid Reflection and Solar Crest. Why? Because they're common between all the jobs, so there's no need to do a transfer on that. You can just copy those over. And also, you cannot recraft those with shards, so it would be a huge problem if they were to get rid of those. Refunds will be sent out for remaining Beast Tamer Animal SP reset scrolls, because like I said, there's no different animal strands anymore, right? In the skill build-up, you just have regular job advancement with just regular skills in the job advancement like all the other classes now, or like most of the other classes now. There's still some classes with some exceptions there. So you get 1,000 Maple points per scroll in the interactive worlds and 10,000 Meso per scroll issued in the heroic world to heroic world players. Make sure to claim your SP reset scroll refund from the gift drop before August 28th. Okay, so you have quite some time to pick that up. August, that's what, the 8th month? So you have almost 4 months to pick that up. I feel like that's enough time, yeah. Gonna get a burning 250 again. There's no burning to 250 anymore in the game since they released 6th job. The hyper burning is up to 260, and that is most likely gonna happen on June 12th when we get the Dreamer update. Beast Tamer Transparent Ears will be converted to Transparent Hat, and Beast Tamer Transparent Tail will be converted to Transparent Cape. Okay. And after completing Lynn Call of the Forest, you'll be able to receive the following rewards: Drawing of Memories, Cute Ear Accessory, and Cute Tail Accessory. Drawing of Memories. What is that? I only see the other two. I wonder if that's some kind of effect that's supposed to float around you. A title? I thought usually when something is a title, I thought usually it said here, title. It might be a title or a medal, something like that? Yeah, might be. Probably the stats are not going to be relevant though. If it is an item like that, it's probably just for cosmetic purposes. You can anvil into it if you want to, kind of thing. Then, Great Tree Memories. Actual event. So this should be the Lynn event, right? Yeah. So this will be the first event that we add to the lists. So we will right click, copy link address, Great Tree Memories, and then we'll check until when it happens. May 1st until June 12th. Oh, would you look at that? Huh. Isn't that convenient? Until June 12th. I wonder what happens there. Curious. Okay, boom. I already forgot the name. Great Tree Memories. Okay, cool. Great tree memories. Wow. That's Lynn creation. Wow. That's not how you spell that at all. That is not usually the font and everything that we go for. Right click, insert link, boom. You can always get the idea. The details. Oh, wait, they added this again. Oh, cool. So I can copy from the top again. All right, they changed that. Oh, this is so much more easy for me to, and so much more workable. Thank you. Okay, so we have link characters we'll be able to power up. Blah, 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 blah. Kill 2,000 monsters near your level. After the start of the event, attendance check-ins can only be done once a day per account. But it seems like you could do it on any character in your account, right? You could check in up to 20 times during the event. Each check-in, will grant you a reward. You'll be able to accept the Force Child a new start quest on any Lynn character for additional rewards. Hidden mission alert. Complete the hidden mission to receive the additional rewards. This hidden mission can be completed once per account. Day 1, 90-day pet. That's always very useful. Day 2, beauty voucher. Day 3, miracle circulators. 1 miracle circulator. Good luck on getting a tier up from that one. Day 4, beauty salon a coupon. Day 5, Lynn damage skin unit. Oh, that is very nice. I'm not sure about the giant antler in front, but it looks okay. I think it looks okay. I mean, it's a unit damage skin, you know? We're not going to be too critical on that. It's always nice to get one of those. 5 special medals of honor to get you started on your inner ability. Don't use it yet, okay? Save for Destiny with all of your honor. Please, everyone. Please, 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 please. Save all of your honor until the Destiny update, okay? Don't spend it. Don't spend. Hodl. Hold it. Just picked up MapleStory again after a year or so break, and the game is already under maintenance. What's up? Well, we're looking at it now, but there's a... BT is being changed to Lynn. Beast Tamer and Zero are made permanently available. 19th anniversary update is coming in, and this is the last update before the big summer update, which will be on June 12th, most likely. 99.999% sure. Which will carry an expansion to 6 job, which is also... but other than that, it's not going to be as big. But yeah, we're in 6 job and all that stuff. Assuming you have to job change your BT to Lynn before you can do it, right? Well, so when you log in, all your Beast Tamers are going to be Lynn's, and you're going to be in a starting area where you see the quest line and get all the explanation you need from the admin. Then you have Arcane Symbol Selector Coupon 200 to get you started on your symbols, or continue, of course, if you're not a completely new character. Royal Face Coupon, another 200 symbols, and then Label and Chat Rings. Okay, with the same foresty deer background and little blue bow. A Trade Boost Potion. Please don't use it on Charm. That's a waste. You want to use it on Insight for damage or Empathy for utility. And those are 2 stats that you want to level. Please don't use it on Charm. Such a waste. Okay, get damage out of it. Charm will level up eventually. Pocket item slot is not a high priority to upgrade early. It's totally unnecessary. You would not notice the damage and difference. The difference in damage. But you will significantly slow down how long it takes to get your Empathy and your Insight maxed, which will be impactful to your damage, okay? Beauty Salon Coupon Voucher, another Miracle Circulator. I don't know why they give like 1. I mean, I know this is worth like 20 mil, but 1 Miracle Circulator is probably not going to do anything. Another Beauty Coupon Voucher. They're definitely going into the end game really quickly by giving you a lot of cosmetics. Lynn Outfit and Weapon Set Box. Okay. Girl character and guy character? Is it the same dress? It's a robe, I think. It's a robe, guys. Okay, chill. Special Medal of Honor, more symbols. Oh, there's a lot here. Okay, more symbols. Why is there a breakdown here of which symbols when this is the 4th time they've mentioned this item? But there wasn't a breakdown on the ones before. Okay. I would put this breakdown on the first one and then not in the subsequent ones instead of on the last one. But And then Great Tree Gift Box. Permanent Lotus Petal Mount coupon. Okay, so you could probably float around in maps with this. And a Great Tree Chair. Okay, you can put yourself in a little bottle. A New Start Rewards. Lynn Face Coupon. Lynn Hair Coupon. Oh, there's even more stuff. Jeez. Lynn Skin Coupon Voucher. Update 430. Oh. For Lynn characters below level 260 prior to the Beast Tamer to Lynn transfer. Soul Urda Exchange Coupon times 10. Soul Urda Fragment times 300. For Lynn characters at or above 260, you get 30 Soul Urdas and 1,000 fragments. Which is, yeah, not too crazy. How many hours more? 3 more, hopefully. Hidden Mission Rewards, Great Tree Memories. Medal, of course, this is just, you know, for posterity's sake, for, you know, for the look. 6 all-stats. Honestly, 6 all-stats, 6 weapon and magic attack, as shit as that is one of the better medals. And it looks like... And with permanent stats, this is one of the better medals that we've gotten from events like this. Especially for Hidden Mission. It's not... Again, it's not like endgame or anything. It's worse than like one Monster Parker medal, but it's okay, you know. And then Baby Lynn Android and Heart Coupon. Comes with a Lithium Heart, which of course you know is garbage, but you need a heart for a Android to work, and if you have nothing else, you can definitely get it to like 3% or something. This is, okay, entirely way too cute with like the giant filled diaper. The diaper might be a little bit too big unless there was like a big business going on down there. The diaper sticks out more than the legs, so it's like, that's a full diaper. Loot my money? No, it's not a pet. It's an android, okay? This android is not going to be looting for you. Have a 210 BT? Yeah, mine's like 215. Diaper never changed. Yeah, that looks like one of those animals that needs to figure out how to have like opposable thumb dexterity and to get in there. Give me a baby wonky android. Then, 0 characters like they mentioned. Permanent creation. But of course, you know, you have to have an existing level 100 character, which used to be a huge thing. Now just means you have to have played for longer than 30 minutes already. Then Princess No and Hyazan improvements. You guys probably already heard about that, right, during the preview. But basically, they have changed some stuff. So they reduced the amount of contaminated goblin detritus required to grow the bitter resurrection herb. This is about the pre-quest. The Will of the Five Planets quest has been simplified. You can take Princess No Muster Room and accept the Princess No 5-star magic quest to immediately obtain the Will of the Five Planets skill based on your class. So you just instantly get that second part. You don't have to go look for the graveyard and all that stuff. So that'll clean up the pre-quest quite a lot. The quest reward EXP has been increased. Very nice for new players. The exit portals throughout the boss dungeon have been updated to be consistent with the new boss exit portals along. Okay, so that also means that you can no longer just click on the portal to try to get out of the stun. Right? I know a lot of people have been using that, but that's because the maps were programmed wrong. So the exit map actually didn't bring you to the exit, but it actually brought you to the previous map. If you click on the exit map up top now, if you're like locked in to the boss fight, you'll actually just leave the boss and you have to refight the boss. So you have to make sure that you prevent getting stunned and getting locked by the boss, which means be strong enough, have iframe, you cannot bind the boss, but just nuke the boss down, right? So for the people who were using that, be careful. Story quests have been updated to be grouped under the Hyazan category. That's nice. A 5-second potion cooldown has been implemented. Is that one that we didn't have before, or is that shorter than we had before? I think we didn't have one before, right? There's actual nerf to the boss fight. You will now be automatically revived 30 seconds after dying, similar to other boss fights. Oh, yeah, you would just stay dead forever there if you did die, I think. Changed minion levels from 150 to 160. For most boss attack patterns were set to normal damage. Add appropriate cooldowns to the boss's attack patterns. Thank you. So no more chaining of the of the prison, hopefully. Mobs that take damage based on class type have been updated. Princess No and Miracle are now affected by bind and origin skills. Aha, so being able to bind and burst it now is going to be way more doable, so I think that makes the boss fight more of a GMS boss fight rather than some weird content from a different region that was just ported in and then kind of abandoned. So that's good. And then Mikigami, so Mikigami is the pink whale that everybody loves in P1. Attack burns revamps, the number of hits required to defeat Mikigami has been decreased, and the force teleports now occur when attacked by Mikigami instead of when you attack. So if you can attack it from below, for example, from just below it, make sure that it doesn't attack you back. You won't get teleported at all. So, you know, Dawn Warriors, Mihails with empowered attacks, even easier. Characters who are more melee and have to get closer, they'll still get teleported, but still not quite as much. So that should make the whale way less annoying, and the whole boss fight for Princess Snow way more doable, manageable. Get into Princess Snow, you know, bind, burst her down. So, yeah, bringing it more in line with regular boss fights. The Aura Shogun attack pattern has been revamped. The knockback effect from Aura Shogun's stab and lightning strikes have been removed. Aura Shogun? What the hell is Aura Shogun? Oh, wait, that's not Nurg. He just looks a lot like him. I was like, isn't that Nurg? But Nurg is the guy from the Crimsonwood Keep. Or no, from the storyline, right? In the Crimson Forest and everything. That kind of looks a lot like him. Yeah, the guy after the eels, yeah. But, I mean, that guy dies in like 2 seconds, right? He doesn't really do anything. I've been changed so he doesn't take damage while casting. Lightning strikes have been changed so they can be dodged by laying down, and the lightning seal orbs have had their HP reduced and will no longer move around. Okay. Miroku's attack pattern has been revamped. Monster summon patterns now work as intended. Touch damage has been removed. Miroku, I believe, is the guy after that. So he's like the little guy on the platform on the top right just before Princess Snow. And Princess attack pattern have revamped. Summoning and phase differentiation methods. Jump attacks are now usable during later phases, and the dodge difficulty has been reduced. Princess attacks have been changed to have cooldowns and deal percentage health damage. The Spirit Walker, yeah, not just like random huge amounts. Spirit Walker ritual enemies will now use an AoE attack that will warn you what areas it will be cast in. Poison attack and seduction have been removed. Teleport patterns have been removed, and Princess Snow now doesn't use reflect attack as often. Okay, so that should make the whole fight way less annoying. Because, of course, as you guys may know, she can drop the ring, shoulder, and belt. Yes, I can still talk. And those items can have various utility, but of course the ring is highly sought after by itself and as upgrade fodder for transfer hammering into the superior ring to make that more reasonable. She uses reflect. I think she can, but it's like, yeah, most of the time you're not in the boss fight for that long. You just go in, kind of blow her up and get out, which now that you can bind her is going to happen even more. Princess Snow and Miracle's skill values have been adjusted. The amount of time you have to cancel channeled attacks has been increased. Debuff duration has been reduced. The amount of time you have to escape Princess Snow and Miracle's cage has been reduced. Wait, the amount of time you have to escape the cage has been reduced? I think they just mean the amount of time that you're locked in, right? Because you can't like... Because escape the prison kind of sounds to me like canceling the channel attacks. That sounds more similar. You're just locked in the cage for less long. Teleport cooldown has been applied, and summoning skill cooldown has also been applied. Okay, I think overall that probably should make that fight way more unannoying to everyone, which is, I think, the goal. Then, Mayple Island. Do we go back to top and then just click Mayple Island? Boom. Copy. Noise. Probably gonna have to... I'll add at least one here. Smush this together. Mayple Island. Something like that. Boom, boom, boom. We'll come back to that when we need to look at the punctuation, the layout a little bit more. But yeah, so May 1st till June 6th, like we already had. Right here. Right until the June... Sorry, did I say May 12th? June 12th. Until the June 12th... Dreamer update, which if you want to see preview of that, videos are here for part 1, part 2, part 3. Of course, notable changes there is the stuff that end up in I'm at blanking on so many things. Stuff that ended up in the reboot servers in Korea. Some of that stuff already confirmed not coming to the heroic service in GMS. Thank you for all the follows, by the way. Welcome, everyone. If you have any questions, let me know. Just going over the patch notes and everything. Yes. So, you know, general intro quests, 19th anniversary, blah, blah, blah. Maple Wish Orb. Hopefully I can go over that also with some extra visibility for stuff. 20th anniversary preview. So here was Mayple Island, right? See if I can kind of show the things on what they're gonna look like. Damn, and a lot of other changes here. Let me just... here we go. Do we have the music from here? Beautiful. Son bitch. There we go. Yes, Maple Wish Orb. I guess I'll add that here for now. That is not the correct one. La da da. Season 0 available to heroic servers. Already has been, yes, but it will now make it permanently. Yeah, they're all available to everyone, Jodo. This one I'm working on is !! events, is always available. Always keep it up to date with the latest events with links and everything. At the start of this event, you'll be able to complete... Bro, you're... a little loud. Zoom in more, daddy. Hang on. Oh, it zooms in on the other one just as much as I was zoomed in on this one, huh? So part of this will be like, oh my god, that's so much. And part of it will be like, why is it less than what we got in... the previous event in the... oh my god, the event has barely ended. I already forgot the name. The Minar Picnic. And that's because the Minar Picnic event is about 6 months old from KMS. And this event is a whole year old. So they are chronologically desynchronized, which means that it... in general, the next... whatever event comes later, we get more. But the past event was actually later than this event. So that's why the last event... technically gave us more stuff than this one, right? And that's just because of the desynchronization of the events. So the event, anniversary event, we always get the next event, but since there's a whole year in between, and for summer and winter there's only 6 months in between, there's always going to be a desync there. So if it feels a little weird, like why are we getting like 50 of something and last event we got 100, that's why that is. It's because that general progression is being flipped over. Just for this event. And then that's why with the next event with Dreamer, it's going to seem insane if you have this as your benchmark, because now you're going to go from a year ago to 6 months. So now you're going to fast forward in the progression in terms of rewards with an extra 6 months. So that's why that feels weird. Inkwell take notes. Yeah, they could make... well, but basically what they could do is kind of like lower the rewards on events in 6 months and increase the events in a year to kind of like even that out a bit more. Ultimately, it's free stuff, so, you know, I don't think you should, like, complain about it, but just to give a little bit of context for it. So, you basically will have... the progression will be shared within your characters. You can check in up to 36 times during the event. But, of course, you have 5... Wait, we have 5 weeks, right? So we have 30... Wait, don't we have 5 weeks? No, 6 weeks. Wait, am I fucking mathing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Okay, so you have 42 days, yeah. So you can miss up to 6. Okie dokie. Obtain a daily limit of 300 maple leaves by defeating monsters near your level. And play the minigame. So 300 maple leaves, again, not per character, but per account. So it'll just share between all your characters. They might be affected by drop rate, so it might be better to do it on characters with more drop rate. We'll probably see after day 1, we'll probably notice whether it is affected or not. For these kind of events, I think it shouldn't be affected by drop rate, because you want low-level people to still reasonably be able to cap and not take like 4 hours to do so. But if I had to guess, I would think that if you try to get 300 maple leaves, you could probably get that within like an hour. If I had to guess on like training, grinding on any character in your account. But maybe as quickly as 30 minutes if it is affected by drop rate, something like that. 20 to 30 minutes, that's going to be my guess, based on like previous events. Play minigames to obtain a daily limit of 500 maple candy, and participate once in Maple Adventure by talking to Mayple. Okay. Each check-in will grant you a reward in addition of crystal points. Check-in 1 to 30 is 10 crystal points, 20, and then the last one is 50. Okay, so you do get a lot of benefits from doing the full 36, so would advise to do that. So usually for these kind of events, the minimum thing you can do, or the most valuable thing you can do with minimal amount of time spent, is to just do the check-in once a day. And then if you do nothing else except for that, you'll still get really good value, because you get additional login. You sometimes get some skill effects which will get you more EXP during the kills, stuff like that. And you get the extra crystal points will allow you to build up the skill, which will buff all the characters in your account. So even if you're doing nothing more than just trying to get that stuff done, it'll be really good value for your time spent, you know? You can use the crystal points to power up your skill. Yeah, okay, they're talking about that here. I was just talking about that already, okay? You can upgrade the following attributes up to 6 times. Bloody, bloody, blah. Okay, but instead we can also look at where it is. This one. This song goes hard, dude. Okay, Maple Wish Orb, or Maple Wish Orb. So you can see the skills that you can level up. Yeah, so you can see all of them. It's maybe a little Korean for you guys, but so you have the stats, attack, magic attack, boss damage, IED, all stats, HP, MP, which is typically garbage. Buff duration, critical rate, normal monster damage, arcane power, and bonus EXP upon hunting normal monsters. So no bonus EXP for hunting bosses, guys. Sorry. No hard will tech, increasing that 5 HP into 6, 5 EXP into 6. And then if you miss some, you can buy the Maple Pass, of course, for 3,000 Maple points per day, cha-ching, and to catch up later if you do miss. So try to do that. The rewards are probably the same, the scrolling, the zooming, I mean, as these guys here, but we can kind of double check. What is it? Control 3 and 4. Maple leaves. Oh, we are getting more. Look at that. They did adjust it. Inkwell on it. Instead of 6 triple EXP coupons for half an hour, we're getting 9 of them. Very cool. 60-day prepared spirit pendant. Yes. More leaves, 15 extreme growth potions, 20... oh, hang on, maple leaves, day 6, 20 medals of honor, yeah, I'm blind, 9 EXP coupons again here, symbol selector, the selective symbol selector here is 500/100, I assume that's going to be the same, yeah, 500 to 100, day 10 leaves, extreme growth potions, 50 nodes, 600. Oh, and instead of 600 leaves here on day 13, we're getting 800 leaves. Selective EXP voucher. Okay, then... wait, that's day 14. Instead of... Oh, okay. They're moving some EXP coupons around, so that's probably why the amount has changed. It's not to give us more, but it's to give us 99 instead of 666. So I wonder what they changed up then. Okay. So far we're at the same amounts of stuff. I'm looking at the wrong spot. Yeah, and then day 15, 50 flames. Oh, this is quite different. Okay, so that's why the amount of items is different, because they're just changing the rewards. So 50 extra powerful flames here that were not in Korea, and then 800 leaves again for day 17. Then a magnificent growth pod at 18, which here was at day 21. Wait, was this event more weeks? No, this was... Oh, this event was more weeks. Yeah. So you see they're rearranging the rewards, right? Because we are going to end at day number 36, but they had 42. So they're shifting some stuff. So the UI is not going to look exactly like this. It's going to look a bit different because of the fewer days available. Okay, yeah. It's going to look quite a bit different. Yeah. But the main rewards, they're keeping the main rewards all in. And here we get 12 triple EXP coupons. So we're just getting the same amount of stuff for less work, essentially, than what Korea had. So, see, that is an absolute win. Day 27, another maximum growth pot. So here, that's day 33. More of this stuff. 20 bright cubes. That's the same as here, right? The black cubes, yeah. And then 1,000 maple leaves, again, just to make up for the amounts. 20 bonus bright cubes or karma solid cubes for us. Karma Meister, yeah, that's the same. And 1,000 leaves, more 15 more growth. And then the orb gift box, the wish gift box, here had 1,000 exchange coupons for 1 maple leaf, 1 exchange coupon for a maple costume set, and 1 maximum growth potion. So 3 maximum growth potions. And it seems like we're getting the same thing here. Yeah. Okay. So the amounts have been readjusted, but the total amount of stuff has been the same, even though we have to work 1 week less for it. Plus, remember, in our picnic, we actually got an extra week compared to what KMS had, and which means we got 3 more entries of Forest Blast, 1 extra week of Drop the Acorns, and a whole extra week of buffs that we could buy. So both this event and the previous event were beneficial for us in terms of time management compared to Korea, where we got the same rewards or more in the same time or less. So that's actually pretty solid. Then, I have linked that, right? Yes, I did. Then Maple Fiesta, May 1st to May 21st. Okay, boom. Is that the kill monsters near your level thing? Yeah, that's just kill monsters near your level, and that's gonna go... Okay, and that has back-to-back skills. Okay. Let's see, how do I usually do that? I usually do kill monsters near level skill. And it's until May 21st? Yeah, so halvesies. They're going halvesies. It's to be expected. Maple Fiesta and then Maple Fiesta up. Okay. Which, very simple. Just kill monsters near your level, get some kind of bar that fills up when it blows up, does damage across the map, get more EXP, kill more. Activate the skill up to 20 times a day. Is it per character? Like, because this one was per character 10 times, right? The last event. Oh, they also will give Maple Leaves a large amount of EXP. And one of the 5 versions of the skill will automatically activate. Okay. Since they say 20 per day, I'm assuming it's per account and not per character. Because you're here, Lejana, you count for 1,800 of those. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Active skill up to 20 times a day. Remaining count is visible, hovering over. The remaining count is also visible, hovering over the mouse cursor. You can have up to 300 maple leaves a day per character. Activated after 300 skill is activated by EXP increase. When the character becomes giant due to rune of skill. Fuck, where does it say? You're saying per character, but where do you... It just says you can activate it 20 times a day, right? Wait, upon gaining 10 gauges, you receive 30 leaves. But when activated and obtaining 300 maple leaves that day, for that character you only receive EXP. I guess we'll have to see. 20 times a day per character is possible, but since this event is like a step down from the previous one, and the previous one was 10 times a day per character, I feel like this might be per account, but I guess we'll see it pretty quickly once the game goes live. Oh, wait, I can just check the KMS one and see if it was explained there. This is the other skill. Is it this one? Maple Fiesta, yeah. If you use the daily 20 activation skill, will be deactivated. I think it's per account. And the maple leaves are per character. So it seems that the, well, usually event currency like that is not per character, but how many leaves you can get is per character, but the total amount of leaves should be available to all characters in your account kind of thing. Like a shared currency, not a physical currency in your inventory. Yeah, Steve's video might help us a little bit more as well if you need to figure out some details like that. What's the reason behind it? In Dreamer, we're getting 3 inner abilities instead of 1. So you'll be able to make extra inner abilities for drop rate, for mobbing, for bossing specifically, and that's going to cost a lot of honor. So I would wait until then, until you use up your honor. You'll be able to get much more value, and you'll be able to work towards permanent inner abilities faster. Okay. Different versions of the skill, blah, blah, blah. You know, you'll see it's visually very appealing. Look at that. Wow, big effect. Another big effect. Little Duder's hand clap. If you guys remember these from previous events, you know. Ooh, boo, boo. Okie dokie. And Maple Fiesta Up is just an upgrade of that. Bigger skill. More memes. And most of the memories that are not defeated within 60 seconds will be summoned will disappear. Monsters in the memories will be summoned. Okay, so that's an upgraded effect. That is probably in the other patch. Oh, God. Oh, is it 20th? Dang it. Anniversary. That's not how you spell that word at all. Well, it's cool. It's kind of close. Is it not called Anniversary Part 2? Oh, dang it. Part PT.2. Is that how he writes it? 18th Anniversary. God dang it, Max. Just give me the regular home. Oh, let me scroll to a year ago. A year in patches. Choo-choo slushy. Maple Island. Antisk Island, I mean. Maple Island Part 2. There we go. This is what it'll be. Yeah, this is what scale will be. So it'll leave some weird shit on your map, and then it'll just like kill monsters around it and explode and just bigger effects, okay? That's what it's gonna look like. Cool beans. Dungeon blasts is gonna be similar to what we had during the Minar Picnic. Jesus, I am blanking hard. However, this is gonna be, instead of 3 times per week, 7 times per week, once per day. So it's going to be a bit more intense on the gaming. This is also May 1st to... Ah, dang it. Huh. Okay. I want to do this instead. And then... Wait, not Forest Blast. Dungeon Blast. Boom. Insert link. Bam, 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 bam. Control Z. We're not doing that. Just. Very good. Okay, let's just type Maple Fiesta. Thank you. My brother. My brother, please work with me here. Boom. Copy link. Bam. Insert link. Boom. Bam. Remove the text. Boom. Control X. Put it over there. Bam. Maple Fiesta. Up. Delete it. Didn't add the previous link yet. Whoops. Copy a link address. Wait, this one, right? Copy a link address. Up. Oh, wait. Control X, Control V. Values only. Value of the topmost. Yeah, that's fine. And then we change this one. Frozen Blast. I already added that. Frozen Blast. Boom. Boom, boom. That's not the right one. Control C. There we go. Should look okay for now. Basically, those mini games again. So you'll be able to see here. You probably saw some of this during the. I was going to say the Cannon Master, the Community Manager preview as well, where you just have a lot of the old skills. So you can turn monsters into snails, you can heal, you can teleport, and you can use Magic Claw. Kodu Juice, thank you for the prime. Thank you for priming all over the chat. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And thank you everyone for the follows, of course. Welcome, welcome. I stream every day, so feel free to drop by. I do my best to make build a healthy, good balance, friendly community where we mainly help each other out if we have questions, and we just chill and hang out whenever we're training, grinding. Just helpful, supportive kind of general outlook. And we make a lot of commands that have information in them, where you can use those commands in the chat, and then a bot will reply with information with either YouTube video or a write-up I did or some kind of content, or sometimes just like a wiki page that has all the information already. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm usually just trying to point people in the direction of where the information is, and then you can make your own decisions. Hayato 227 right now is in a farm on Shad for Mesos to fund it, or train Hayato right now as far as possibility. I would do you know, in general, if you spend time on the game, you'll move forward. So I would spend time on what you enjoy the most, because typically that's where you will be enjoying your time and enjoying the game the best. Try to find a healthy balance between the easy, high value, low time commitment stuff like Monster Park, Symbol Dailies, that kind of stuff, where you just get so much value from spending a little bit of time at least, and then do whatever you want to do the most. If you feel like grinding on Hayato, grind on the Hayato. If you feel like grinding more on the Shadower and also then just making more money, then do that. But there's no real wrong answer there. Ultimately, if you do something and under someone else is like, oh, that's technically a little bit better, but then you don't enjoy it, that's just gonna suck overall. So I'm usually in here for a long time and a good time. That's what I'm aiming for. Isn't that slow not a transformation? Oh, does it put like a little... I think in the past it would turn regular monsters into snails, but for bosses it was a slow, I think. Best people ever, not gonna lie. Thank you very much, Nat. And thank you for the 7 months with that Prime. Thank you, thank you. Think about having a battle mage for Dreamer. Are they worth the burn? If you are planning to play the character for long term, then I would say it's worth the burn, yeah. You can also check out exclamation mark. I think it's, is it what to burn? Did I make that? No. Exclamation mark, hyper burn. There we go. You can use that short video kind of on how to prioritize and how to decide for yourself which character you would want to burn. Hopefully that'll be helpful to you. Maintenance. I think you misspelled it, Simon, but the link was there from Small Meat Pete just above you. And then as you guys saw in the CM stream, you have the final boss is a dripped out Master Crimson Balrog with some huge ass cape. I wish this was a cape in game. I would want to wear that. Giant killed Balrog skulls on your shoulders and stuff. Kind of like the vibe of old Kerning PQ as well. With a different same map layout, right, as the Minar Forest one. So very, 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 very similar. With EXP tickets. Let's see if the details are here. You could do, yeah, pre 4 minute or quick start. Get to level 20, blah blah, the daily reset. For 500 EXP point limit is reset, yeah. So you can get 500 per day instead of what we had in this event, which was 1,000 3 times a week. But this is daily. So instead of doing it 3 times a week, you do it 7 times a week. But instead of 3,000 a week, you're getting 3,500 a week. So it's technically a bit more. And then for the second 3 weeks of the event, there will be, you know, medals as well if you do it a lot. And then, yeah, and then the second week it'll be Forest Blast. It'll just be a slightly different environment, but it'll be essentially the same minigame, but just a little bit of a change of scenery, right? Then we have Maple Memoria, which is a kind of a rework of an past event that we had, where you're basically populating a museum with items. I could just put that here. Maple... There's no S in Maple. As we listen to some Sleepywood Dungeon music. Maple Memoria. I don't know if it's called the same here. Memoria. Oh, it is called the same here. Thank you. So you see here the museum and our... Oh god, she's like the Transcendent of Life? Who is that? Oh no, that's that one name. So yeah, so you'll see it has a separate icon here. Hopefully they change this one to 19. And you saw this during the community manager's stream as well, probably, if you tuned into that, where you'll be able to see like the old Maple weapons from the 1st to 3rd anniversary, then 4th through 6th, 7th, so all of the anniversaries that we had and all the type of items that were made available during that time. And you'll be able to collect them in the collect. So it's kind of like doing monster collection, but you're doing like item collection with then potential rewards for completing the sections. I don't know if they'll have all the pictures here. Okay, they have the picture of the umbrella here, umbrella coupon. Oh, and they have the snowboards here, so it'll be the same as looking at these. Sorry, not snowboards. Yes, snowboards. Sorry, yes, snowboards, not surfboards, just snowboards. Was this the sky? Sky, aqua, sky? Is this one aqua? Oh god, this is the silver one. Golden? They're in a different order. The dark one? The blood one? think this is the blood one. That's a super one, and then this is the maple one, right? And then the popsicles, permanent for this time. Gray popsicle. No, that character have to be dark now. Homecoming Victory Team set. The mounts. We got a Dragon Noir mount, double Shinsu mount. Why is it called double when there's just one? Because it's double the size of the other one. Double Phantom okay, you get to be in the sidecar. Aria Assistant mount coupon. Oh, there Aria is in the sidecar and you're in the main. Royal Adventure Suit Selector coupon. Wait, why? Why'd you have 3 in one picture though? I'll have 3. I spend that. Why is the mouth like 1 pixel higher than normal? It looks awkward. And then Fox's Gratitude Set coupon. Okay, for going full furry. The Cyclops Eye Selector coupon. What is this? Novice Agent Spaceship Advanced Agent Motorcycle? Wait, what? Use to select one of the following. Veteran Agent's Power Suit. Okay, some of these are pretty cool. 9th album, Onyx. 2 rewards. Mihail's Silver Helmet, Earrings, and Luminous Edge. 10th album, Saint rewards. Oh my god, look at that. The Kaiser set is back. Wasn't this gone for so long? Nova Guardian Kaiser set coupon. Yo, Kaiser rework incoming. Foreshadowing. Love that you can collect all the snowboards. Yeah, you can't. It's a selector coupon. Yeah, you can only select one of them. During the CM stream, they were saying that you probably only can get one. You can get multiple? Are there multiple pages that have it? You can pay 500 for another reward. Oh, hang on. For to obtain an additional album completion reward, you can use 500 maple leaves to exchange them each time. There's no limit to how many times you can obtain the additional album completion reward. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Obtaining additional album completion rewards is possible for albums that have been completed once already. Yeah, of course. You have to get it the first time, but then you can buy multiple ones. Okay, yeah, good point. Good spot. Yeah, there's like a lot of text here, so I'm trying to not skip anything that's important, but yeah, I guess that one was significant enough. My bad. Good spot. Then we have Space Pirate Helmet, Space Pirate Topper, and Space Pirate Open Helmet. Very useful open helmets in space. Known for their practicality. Make sure you clean the insides after the previous user. Maple Memoria Chair. That's quite in your face. And then we have the Maple Express event, May 29th to June 11th. So that seems like a boost event for the last 2 weeks kind of thing. 29th to 11th. So I'm gonna have to just gonna add 2 more columns to the right. Maple, what is it called? Maple Express. Ah yes, because that was definitely what I was looking for. Well, maybe make it a little bit bigger. Insert link for the last 2 weeks. Wonder if this was in, this one was probably here. Ctrl F Express. Oh, Maple Express, there we go. Oh, dude, this music. Played for so long during this. Wanted to see if that's the same as this thing here. Control, what is it, 7? 6. Mission and rewards. 500 Maple Leaf coupon, 500 Maple Candy coupon, 500 EXP voucher. Collect all Maple Leaves obtainable in a day to receive extra 500. All Maple Candy obtainable for an extra 500. And complete Frozen Blast once to receive 500. So it seems like a once bonus. When you have a character that meets one of the 3 requirements below, you can click on the claim button to receive additional Maple Leaves, Candy, or EXP vouchers based on the completion date. Resets every day, the claim button. Rewards can be claimed once a day. So for 2 weeks, you can double the EXP vouchers? So an extra 7,000 EXP vouchers? Am I reading that right? Damn. Oh no, 10 times. Oh, okay, 10 times. So an extra 5,000. An extra 5,000 leaves, an extra 5,000 EXP vouchers, and an extra 5,000 candy. Claim Maple items for 50 leaves, I think. I think it's at 500. Yeah. Consider gloves replace SCG though. They look same-ish. Yeah, but I think SCG have like a more like a blue glowing effect. But other than that, they look very similar. Yeah. If you're trying to go for that old look. But people are now able to click you and look at all your equips, so they can see that you're posing, right? So you gotta be careful. Infinity Race. What dat? Momentary. Oh, Momentary Kitchen is gonna be the same. Hang on. Oh. Okay, but hold up. Hold up, more events. It's always weird when they put events in the patch notes that are that happen after another event. I would put them in the patch notes chronologically personally, but there you go, that's weird. What do we hear? Club V Dance Party and Infinity Race. Let's get these things in there. That is from May 1st until May 14th. Are these like mini games? Earn points by getting Maple Gold coins and Richie Silver coins. Tournament points, Maple Candy rewards will be distributed based on your rankings. Okay, so this is... Infinity Race. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So you're just like surfing on a fucking endless surfboard and just taking the rewards. And if Club V Dance Party, you just press the right arrow. Gotcha. And then the last mini game was probably here. Called Momentary Kitchen. That's not how you spell kitchen. And, oh, that's also the same game, just press arrows. Okie dokie. Okay, so that's just the mini games then. Which means I could make that its own thing. Or I could put it in a different... I think I'll just do this and do... Oh, wait, okay. Boom. And do like 3 different colors. Start dark, go lighter, go even lighter kind of thing. Yes sir, yes sir. And then we can have the names here. Oh, I'll just do this. Cool, cool. Infinity Race. Insert link. Race. Boom. Oh, well. That turns it into blue anyway. And then Club V Dance Party. It's a bit of a long name, but that's not that. Oh, wait. No, that is what we wanted. Okay, and then Momentary Kitchen. Boom. That makes a bit more sense, I feel. And then we just go back here to fusing this and do that, and that's okay. Okay. I don't 100% like this. Maybe I'll do this. Get it like descending. Yeah, I think that looks nicer. So hype for any burning. Well, hyperburn in the summer, June 12th and onward. Maple Survey. What is that? May 1st until June 4th. Okay. June 4th. That's an interesting time frame there. Very nice. Definitely meant to put that backward slash there. What is MapleStory? Participate in event survey to earn some rewards. After this event, you'll be able to vote in various surveys. First survey: which of these mascot monsters is your favorite? They've started doing that since, was it Hotel? Was it Wonky's Restaurant? Was that the one where they started doing this, where they basically entered like a survey into the actual orange mushroom, pink bean, slime or Yeti? Who is the best survey? The best mascot. Jesus. Second survey: which of these anniversary events was the most memorable? In the beginning, there was a mushroom. I don't even know what that. Star Squad 13, Maple 14, Street Fair, Pixel Party, Hotel Maple, Blooming Forest, Momentary. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but Pixel Party for me is like by far above that. Like, even when the game was in a state of like instability and everything, the art, the mini games, like the ball rug at the end, like the whole event maps and everything, I feel like the Pixel Party by far looked the best in terms of anniversary stuff. Best MapleStory mascot. Why is Scardor in there? Which one I like the best, or which one? I think Pink Bean is the best mascot because it just makes the most sense. I think internationally you can appeal to the most people with that. It's not something that anyone else has. Like, a mushroom already exists, you know? A Yeti already exists, but a Pink Bean is more like, it's like something cute, but it's also something unique. I feel like it has more staying power as like mascot for a game or something like that. Mushroom is iconic, yeah, but a lot of other games have just like copied a mushroom or have stuff with mushrooms, and it's like it's iconic but not unique, you know? But you know, that's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. That's just like your opinion, man. You know, just that's why we have a poll. You can vote for whatever you think. Okay, I swayed the vote, but you vote for what you want to vote. Poll in the chat. Make your voice heard. Let's see who wins. Pink Bean is winning right now, but Mushroom is very close. Nobody likes Yeti or Slime as a mascot. Surprisingly, I have more votes than both Slime and Yeti. You guys are suck-ups, okay? Don't get swayed. Okay, Pink Bean, even more votes. Pink Bean is running away with this one. Pink Bean, even more votes. Oh, Mushroom is getting closer. Let's see who wins this one. 1 more minute to vote. Make sure you enter the chat. Join us over on Twitch to make sure you can vote in the polls. Then you can find the MapleStory electronic displays installed in major towns in Mayple Island. Event, it will display the voting results for that world, along with the ranking and percentage of votes for each candidate. Votes are recounted every hour to update rankings and percentages. Ooh. Submit your vote for each survey to earn participation rewards. First survey rewards, Maple Label Ring Coupon, 100 candy, 500 EXP vouchers, and second one, the chat ring. And surprise, surprise, Maple Leaf coupon this time, and more EXP vouchers. Then, new companion, May 8th to May 21st. Oh, so that's only starting next week. What is that? 8th to 21st. There we go. That is, which mascot is the fan favorite? Make your vote, blah, blah, blah. Talk to Maple Terry. Talk to any of the 4 mascot monsters to accept and complete the Maple Hero quest. New companions quest for a reward. Speaking to mascot monster you voted for in the Maple survey event will give you additional rewards. Hidden mission alert. Complete the hidden mission to receive the additional rewards. This hidden mission can be completed up to 10 times per account. Maple pet set coupon. Okay, more pets. Oh wait, I should exclamation mark pets. I should update as well. So we have Lynn Ward 90-day pet during 19th anniversary update. And then what is this one? New companion. Starts May 8th, 2024. 90-day pets. Alright. Orange Mushroom's Pink Bean Snapback, Yeti's Flame Gloves, Slime's Neon Headlamp, and Pink Bean's Clip-On Sunglasses. And then Hidden Mission Rewards Pet Snack times 10. Untradeable Permanent. Pet Snack? Wait, Pet Snack as in the NX item that allows you to learn the skill Follow the Lead? Is there a different item than that? That's Pet Snack? Did I add a command for this one already? No, but I don't... Is this system complicated enough to add a guide for? Missions, these are like all... I feel like this is like overly complicating things. The system is going to be very, very simple. There's just like a list of quests, just build your legion and just click the things. This is only going to update in Dreamer anyway, so I'll get more into it then. But a lot of it is really straightforward. I think it's the premium pet food that increases... Oh. I guess so. Okay. To just level up your... What is it? The fullness? The closeness, right? The closeness? If it's 10 regular pet food... And... I wonder... Because they say you can do it up to 10 times per account. Does it mean you get this one time and you get it in total 10 times, or you can get it up to 100 if you do it all 10 times? I hope it's not like 100 regular pet food, because that's like what, 5,000 meso, 50,000 meso. I hope it's something a little different than that. Maple's Heartwarming Dream, May 22nd. Dude, this is a lot of events. We're gonna already lose our launcher spot soon and haven't even been able to get through the patch notes. This is a lot of stuff. Oh, this is not the right one. Maple's Heartwarming Dream, 22nd till June 4th. Is it just gonna alternate like this? Yeah. Maybe I'll put this in one. It's Maple Express, not Maple, right? Yeah. Where there's 3 of these, so I shouldn't fuse these. And then there's a third one, right? This one, letter on maple leaf, probably? Yeah. Letter... letter? Ah, fuck me, dude. How do you write that? Letter, okay. Half the time it's like that, half the time it's the other way around. Letter on maple leaf. What do we call these? Wait a minute. Oh, this last one is only 1 week then. The 8th until the 21st, the 22nd until the 4th, and then the 4th until the... Oh, this one is 29th until the 11th. F... a me. I guess we'll just make extra columns for each one, huh? Okie dokie. Yeah, da 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 da. Starting the 29th, like that. But what are these events? Oh, good thing we can type around the corner. They are... So new companion is the pets and the free pet food. Nice, nice. Huge money. Big value there. Can I get maintenance timer on screen? Or you can just use exclamation mark maintenance and see that it's 2 hours left. Is game down. We're just chilling, man. We're just hanging out. May 22nd. Oh, RIP to all the launch reviewers. But thanks for checking into the stream. Definitely. I stream every day, so feel free to drop in at any time if you have any questions. And I'll be here to help out. Create Complete a new mission each day by figuring out the various hints. Oh, okay. Hidden mission alert. Oh my god, another hidden mission. Once per account. Mission rewards 300 maple leaves, 300 maple candy, 300 EXP vouchers. Day-specific mission rewards. Monday, 2 extreme growth potions. Tuesday, half-hour triple EXP. Wednesday, 8-slot coupon. Thursday, experience node. Friday, trait boost potion. Saturday, 2 VIP buffs. Final mission rewards, sorry. 500 maple leaves, 500 maple candy coupons, and 1,000 EXP vouchers. Ooh. 2 hours until they announce the extended downtime. Yes, that's always possible, of course. And then the hidden mission rewards is a 300 maple leaf coupon and maple commemorative wind spirit coin, scholarly shroom coin, Count Stan coin, Spiegelman, Camdy coin, Swanson coin, and Ellie coin. Maple's Dreams symbol. Use 19 times to receive maple leaf coupons and the coin that corresponds with your answer. Oh. 19 times? What are commemorative coins? I think they're just etc. items that are just gonna sit in there that you could just hold on to. Like a souvenir? That's what it looks like, but yeah, just clutter. I mean, if you're looking at it from a functional standpoint, just inventory clutter, yeah. And then later on, maple leaf, but like a whole bunch of maple leaves, right? So if you're trying to get all of the special items, if you're trying to multiple buy items from the little museum and everything like that, this will be a good idea to do this, because then you can just min-max on everything. You'll have so many coins, you can buy all the items that you want, and multiple items for multiple characters and all that. I have too much garbage already? Same, bro. Like the star from the 6 shop? Yeah, but that was just one item. This seems like it might be multiple. And then letter on Maple Leaf. Excuse me. This event goes with the opportunity to write a letter about MapleStory. Oh yeah, you can start this event by accepting a letter on Maple Leaf quest through the star notifier on the left side of the screen, or by talking to Maple Terry in the Mayple Island event map. After accepting the quest, you'll be able to think back on past adventures and write down what you wish for the future of MapleStory to look like. Upon completing this event, you will receive the rewards below. So this is all stuff that Korea didn't have, like these last 3 events. And I think this is a good opportunity to voice your opinion towards like Inkwell and Next in America in general. And put some thought into it. Just know that if you're just gonna like screech like a lunatic, you're just gonna like end up in the rejected pile. If you're just gonna suck up to them, like that's not really valuable either. So I would look at trying to talk about the things that you enjoy the most about Maple, and some things that might annoy you, like a few things, but mostly focus on what you enjoyed the most so that they can focus on making more of that. But I would also include a little bit of things that you would like to see changed, you know? And if something is in there enough, it will be a solid signal to them that there is something there that needs to happen. Maybe not specifically what you're asking for, but if, you know, everybody says like, I hate this system, it doesn't mean that they should give it for free or they should remove it, but that there maybe is something that they should do about that system to shift it, right? Chooses burning for making a main, or just wait for the June burning new account. You have 6 weeks. In 6 weeks, you can get a lot of stuff done. So if you're planning on playing a lot, I would just use this one to be your main and the other one to be like a side main or a high-level boss mule. But if you don't have that much time to play, probably best to use this one to build up your Legion instead, and then look for the hyper burn in the summer to make your main. Who's going to be claiming all the snowboards? From what I saw in the chat, quite a few of you probably. For fast Lynn rewards, you could do that as well, yeah. Rewards Maple Leaf effects and 500 EXP vouchers. And then we have the shops. The Maple Candy Shop. Ba, ba, da, ba. This time 4 shops. Oh, goddamn. Okay, can we just... It was Maple Candy Shop. Damn! Maple Star Shop. And then it's the Maple Leaf Shop, yeah. I even did the little song, Maple Candy Shop, da, 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 and I still mistyped it. And then we have the Mezzo Shop, who is just so shop. Miso Shop. And these ones are going until the Sunday after, right? So June 16th. Da, da, da. Shops close at 23:59 UTC and 16th. I should put 11:59 for the Americans. Otherwise, they'll just get confused. And the number is too big for my time. Links. Exclamation mark links has all the link skills and all the Legion buffs of all the characters in the game. So if you're ever wondering what to work on in what order I would advise you to work on things, you can always check there. The shops start with the Maple Leaf Shop. Sorry, Maple Candy Shop. It was a Maple Leaf item. That was a letter that we could send. Massive selection to choose from. You can access the candy shop by interacting with the sky blue vending machine or the pink vending machine in the Maple Island event map. Maple Topper Chair Coupon. 1 per character. Untradeable 10-day duration. Use the Maple camera to change the background and facial expression shown in the Maple Topper Chair. Used to receive Maple camera and a Maple Topper Chair untradeable permanent. Oh, the coupon is 10-day. Gotcha. Available until June 16th. So you can make whatever picture you want and with a facial expression and have you in the chair. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Merry-go-round music box chair, 2,000, 1 per character. 1 per character, and also tradable within account and permanent. That's always just interesting to me. Why not just make it so that if you buy one, that all of your characters can just have it in their inventory? If it's going to be tradable within account and permanent anyway, you're just putting in the extra tedium of like having to put it in your storage if you want to switch it and going into storage and grabbing it. Why not just unlock it for every character? Jadel. Maple Island chair. Alright, sitting in the orb. I'm not sure about like basically covering the number 19, because it, I mean, we know it's 19, but it you're kind of blocking it. I feel like it should be a little bit higher up so you can actually see the number. Maybe it floats and wiggles, but I don't know, I'm not huge. Did they have the same chair? Maple Island chair. Can you see the... Oh, they have the same thing here. I probably said the same thing then, I'm guessing. Because you're just sitting in front of the number and you're like blocking it. I don't think that's like the best design personally, but... Okie dokie, so Bubbles chair. This one's bigger because he's farting into it. Putting more gas in the bubble. Spring train station chair. Sitting next to Yeti, who's drinking some... Is that boba? What is he drinking? There's snow, and he's got a hat on one side of his head. Yeah, there's no way to making beanies big enough for this guy. Air bounce chair. Oh, hopefully that's the one that you can have like multiple people on, so you can bounce together. Bounce guild should all have this. There should be a guild requirement for the guild bounce. If you don't have this chair, you're not allowed in. Rhythm game chair with some DDR in the background. If you guys were at Maple Fest, then there was some DDR there, right? So it's basically the same thing. It's like basically Maple Fest all over again. Meow Punch set coupon. Striped casual set coupon. Okay, this is kind of cute. This kind of reminds me of like the Korean variety TV shows where people just randomly show up in certain outfits because that's like their profession. Cozy cotton candy set coupon. Aggressive outline. I don't know whether I like it or it's like a bit much, but like the aggressive thicker outline gives like a different vibe to the whole outfit. Permanent maple balloon mount coupon. And a, whoa, permanent golden Orbis airship mount coupon. Guys, go outside. There's no Balrog. Trust me. Bling Bubbles Action Damage Skin Unit. Action Unit. God, that is a bit light mode. Just a little bit, no? It's a... You wish it wasn't golden? It's a bit much, but... It's a level 70 Dragon Knight. It's usually the assassins, like the level 30 assassins that like run away as soon as they see them. Trophy Action Damage Skin. Wow. I think this is a perfect picture of why I wouldn't use this damage skin, because I can't read these numbers. Like maybe the first two lines, but like, what is that, a 3? What is that? Are those zeros? Are those sixes? Like, what's going on here? Like, you can't read those numbers. It's just... That's a number? Surely that's a number. Toy block damage skin. I think these damage skins are fun if you put them on, like, biggest possible numbers. Maybe on cascading or something, just to, like... eye rape your viewers. Maybe then, but... Oh, another unit. Maple unit damage skin. 1 per character. It's got the little extra maple things, got the clouds and the blue M. Not the best, but for 1,000 maple candy, every single one of your characters could have a unit damage skin. It's not the worst. Yeah, or this one. You can still choose between those. And then we have balloon damage skin. Okay, that's also a bit bright for my taste. Emerald coupon. So if you want a stronger android for higher level hearts, comes with the lithium heart again, but you know, that's only temporary. Maybe get it up to epic, like 2 or 3% stat, but don't invest beyond that. Wait for that fairy heart in the next event. It's coming soon, TM. Then, Sky Blue Vending Machine inventory. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Look at all these outfits. Just look at that stuff. It's so much. There's so much stuff. Look at all these outfits. Oh my god. Holy moly, look at all that stuff you can get. Look at these big-ass chairs you can get. This guy's back. This one has the level of all of your characters in your account. So not your Legion level, but all of your characters, all 55, if you go up to there. There's a fairy heart in this event. Usually anniversary events have one. Yeah, we'll probably get those. We're in the shops now. Oh, we got the DJ booth. It's been a while since the DJ booth has been revealed. The Lucid chair. Oh, this golem chair. Okay, this pixel chair for the... The numbers are bad. They're just ugly. I know you have limited options with like these giant ass pixels, but look at the number here, and then look at this. This is... I feel like it's not it, but you know, to each their own. And then we have a few mounts that you can pick from. Maybe there's a mount here that you've always wanted to have, but you've always been missing out on, so you can get that. Maybe you've always wanted to be a block Lego bunny, you know? And then we have some more androids you can pick from. A lot of the pixel ones. A Boo Boo. This fluffy guy. Then we have some damage skins. These look like they're all not... Oh no, wait, there are some unit damage skin here. Crystal Gold damage skin, Blooming Forest unit, and Momentary unit as well. Basic... Oh, basic unit is in here. Wait. Is there any limitation on the basic unit? Wait. Basic damage skin unit, untradeable permanent for 700 candy? That's this one. That's really nice to have that in there. I like how it's like smushed in the corner here, like it's with all of these other damage skins. And wait, where's the forest one? Blooming Forest? Oh, wait, that's this one, right? That's this one with the flowers. Yeah, this one isn't too bad either. But I think oh yeah, and this one here. This is also a unit one. Well, this one is probably going to be people's fan favorite. This one is really like minimalistic. Even if you're not going to actively use it all the time, I would just get it for a character just to get better visibility in certain boss fights. And just to have it available on your character, I would get this one. Just for situations, yeah. I've been stuck using the Minar Picnic unit damage skin. Time to upgrade. Or, you know, or not, depending on what you think is sexy. And then you have damage skin extraction coupon, so you can take a damage skin that is on a character that you want to put on another character instead, turn it into a transferable permanent damage skin, and put it in storage and pick it up on another character. But I almost don't know which damage skin you would even want out of, like, everything that's already available. Well, there's a lot of them, but if you have this one, I don't know. For most people... Minar Picnic damage skin is fine. IMO, usually no limit on selection boxes. Doesn't look like it, no. And damage skin slot expansion coupon as well. For 500 candy, limited quantity, 5 per world, untradeable, 10-day duration. You can just give all the characters a whole lot more. Oh, and 40 slot chair back. But typically we can just buy that with Meso and Heroic servers, so we don't want to use our candy on that. Then the Star Shop, which is the weekly stars, right? Yeah, up to 1600, so very similar to the golden leaves that we had, or the yellow leaves. I feel like they should be called golden leaves, but I guess they're technically yellow because fall, autumn, all of that shit. 1600 per week, based on which bosses you clear. The harder the boss, the more leaves, right? Same story. And all the way up to 1200 from Extreme Culling. Wasn't it up to 1600 during Minar Picnic that you were just done already with just one boss? Or is it the new event? Anyway, if you are bossing, if you're not bossing all the way up to the point where you can very easily, like if you're doing normal Kalos and things below, you're going to be 1600 in no time. If you're doing the lower level boss, try to get runs in, maybe special attempt runs, make boss parties in the boss UI, right, for doing things like maybe easy sickness on a lower level character if you can't, and then normal sickness on a higher level character. But most of these are exclusionary until Lotus, so you can have like normal Lotus and normal Damien, but there's also hard Lotus and hard Damien. So if you can do normal Lotus and normal Damien in a party with lower level character, you can get an extra 30 or 60 points out of that. So you can get extra leaves, and then you can buy extra flames and stuff from the shop. Because the items from the shop are basically the same, right? It's VIP buffs. Remember though, this is 10 per week per world, right? For these buffs. Not like in the Minar Picnic where you had 10 per day, right? So be more sparing with these. Bonus glowing cube coupon. Oh, interactive only, yeah. So most of the items, this is usually why people feel like this shop is pretty empty for Heroic, is because there's a lot of items in here. But those are only for non-reboot, for interactive servers. And then in Heroic or Reboot, basically what we get is we just get droplets instead. Up to 50 droplets of 2 kinds, 15 stars each, and that's it. That kind of replaces the cubes, the scrolls, all of that stuff, the pet scrolls, all of that. So it's usually VIP buffs, droplets, flames. So let's see how many flames we get here. Up to 100 powerful flames, up to 200 eternals, and up to 250 black flames. So it's going to be 5,000, 2,500. So up to 7,500 if you want to buy out all the flames. At 1,600 a week means that almost 5 weeks of the 6-week worth is going to go straight into flames if you want to buy out all of them. That's actually pretty steep. Because you also have Medals of Honor, again, very useful for the interoperability being reworked in Dreamer. Circulators, pretty niche, probably wouldn't use those, but all of the symbols as well. But again, the amount of symbols that you can get here is probably less than the last event because of the timing of the event, right? But up to 40 Carcion, up to 20 Carcion at 40 coins each. 20 Arteria, 20 Shangri-La. Up to 35 Odium, up to 70 Arcus, and up to 100 Cernium. So, yeah, if you're trying to buy out these symbols, or some of these symbols, and you're also trying to buy out all the flames, I would definitely do some math beforehand. Taking into account if you're capping 1,600 on 6 weeks, so that leaves you with 9,600 golden leaves, or at this point, they're called Maple Stars, you know, but same thing. 9,600. Yeah, if you're putting 7,500 into flames, that leaves you with 2,100. So I don't think you're going to be able to buy all of these, right? 800, 600, that's 1,400. 400, it's already 1,800. Yeah, this is already 700, that's 500. Like, that's going to go over pretty quickly. So math that out before you just start buying. And remember, as always, you don't have to race to redeem this currency before the reset once the game comes up, because the first week will have 8 days. So if you pick them up before reset, cool, but then next week, you know, once it turns into Wednesday to Thursday reset and the bosses reset, you're not going to get the reset for the, let me say it right this time, Maple Stars. That's going to be until next Wednesday. So that's going to be until the 8th. Yeah. Basically until the 7th of May. That's going to be the same week. Sorry, until the 8th. So the 9th of the 9th will be when it reset. Not on the 2nd. From the weaker end, just buy the medals and save for Dreamer. Yeah, exactly. If you can't buy all of these, then just go for the flames, some VIP buffs, and then make sure you buy out all the honor EXP. Yeah. Don't think like, oh, I have 500,000 honor EXP, or I have 700,000. If you want to make a good inner ability, that's very easily 2.5 to 3 million honor per inner ability. So if you want to make at least 2 really good ones, and maybe go a little bit into a third one, looking for 6 to 7 mil honor EXP is not super over the top. That is probably going to be a healthy buffer to make sure that you can make at least 2 good lines and something on a third line inner ability on 2 inner abilities and something on a third one. How's it being reworked? Basically, we'll just get 3 and you can switch between the presets. So you don't have to make like a hybrid inner ability anymore where you're like, okay, what is the weakest line I could get? And let me replace that one with drop rates so I can actually get pitch drops or get like ring boxes. So you can make one specifically just for bossing, one specifically just for mobbing, and then one, if it's separate from the mobbing, specifically just for 20% drop top line for opening boxes, essentially. And then just switch between them depending on your situation. Yeah, and that's what I would save honor for, Sarah. That's what that is connected to. And then we have the Maple Leaf Shop. We have, wow, meso pouches. Whoop whoop. Epic potential scrolls up to 5. Bunch of interactive items. Special potential stamps. Gold potential stamps. You know, wouldn't buy these. Use transfer hammer early on to get potential and also 3-line potential onto stuff. Wouldn't go for the stamps unless you have a whole bunch of leftovers here, of course. Heroic Worlds here, up to 20 of each of the droplets. So even including the other shop, that's only a total of 140 droplets. Which, I mean, that is 7 bill worth of droplets. You know, don't get me wrong. But that's still only enough for just 1 armor. Not even enough for a weapon. For a whole event. But, you know, 7 bill worth in value. If you're pretty early on in the game, that is pretty good. Not everyone rich like you. No, that is true. That is true. If you're still building up your account, you can get 7 bill worth of that just from currency, from participating in events. That's pretty good. Real talk, why are there always such a low amount of droplets? I think it's because we can already buy them from Mezzo as well. So this is just to supplement how many you may have and just to get like a discount on things. Not to give a full exchange. Like, oh, now you just don't have to do anything anymore. Now you just get stuff for free. But more like, hey, you know, you only have to pay for 70% of the droplets or something. So you can, just to speed up your progress, not to just, you know, give it for free kind of thing. Also flames here, so up to 100 powerful, up to 100 eternal, and up to 100 black we can buy. You know, that with the login rewards and the other shop combined is still a decent amount of flames. So hopefully for people out there trying to get something sexy, that will be good news. The prices I think are decent actually. 50 for powerful, 100 for eternal, 200 for black. Usually you'd see 50 for powerful, 150 for eternal, and then 200 for black. But so overall, this being only 100, I think comes down to quite a few, quite a bunch of leaves less. Damn, that's a bad sentence construction, but make like 15 bill a week, and I always get event droplets. They're so worth it to me. I still get them too, because there's always some character that could use some backups or could use some event droplets. So I usually buy them as well, yeah. How long until the maintenance is done? 1:35? Yep. Well, an hour and 35 minutes, which is not 1.35 hours. That's actually 1.6 hours almost, right? 1.5... God damn it, hexadecimal system. You have to work with like minutes and seconds, but yes. Like 1.35 hours would be 1 hour and 24 minutes? 35 times 6, 18... No, 21 minutes. 108 per armor, 216 per weapon. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's more than an armor, but it's not a whole weapon. And then we have event ring stuff. I saw some people in chat asking about that earlier. So event ring exclusive solid cubes. 100 leaves each, up to 200 per world you can buy of those. Event ring legendary potential scroll, 1 per world for 4,000. That might be a bit expensive for heroic servers. That might be more priced towards interactive. So don't just blindly buy this one. 4,000, pretty steep. 1 of 3 event ring selector coupon, 3,000 leaves with up to 3 that you can buy here. So 3 event rings will be here in this whole event, which is pretty useful. I would only use up to like 2 event rings typically for any main character, and probably only 1 or 2, depending on how you're looking at it, for bossing mules. So we probably want to divide these over at least 2 characters, maybe 3, but that's personal, of course, personal decision for you. Karma unique potential scroll, again, that's priced for interactive mostly. That's 3,000 leaves. 2 per world. Karma 17-star scroll, also 5,000 leaves. That's pretty steep there. We'll probably use it on... oh shit, it doesn't say, but it's usually up to level 160. I feel like it should always say in the item description up to which level, because there are different level Karma Star Force scrolls. So, but I'm assuming it's a 160. We can double check here. Karma Star for 17-star scroll. Oh, it doesn't say here either. Beautiful. but I assume it's the 160. 150 are typically stated. Yeah, but I think there's a 200 one as well out there. Or are those only the 21 and the 20 and whatever? And the 22. I hope a year from now it will just always be 200. That's stated too. So if it doesn't say anything, it's 160. Why not just say 160 as well when it is 160? I feel like that's just better across the board though. I guess you're buying all of them. And then we have double XP coupons, 5 daily per character. Monster Blooms, 3 weekly per word, so that's very world. That's very similar to the current event. Power Elixirs, that usually for the last day to finish up. Teleport Rock, Trade Boost Potion. Limited quantity, 2 per character, untradeable. Oh, remember again, don't waste this on Charm. Empathy and Insight, that's where you want to go with these. 8 slot coupons, AP reset, SP reset, Infinite Revitalizer, finish your... Oh god, fatigue. Reset your fatigue. Character slot expansion coupons. 8 slot recipe bag, 8 slot production bag. These bags are for heroic or is always a bad idea. You can just buy them with Mezzo. Node stones, 50 per world. Not crazy. But with 3.5k, you can cap those out. EXP nodes, 10 per world. Okay. 1,000 leaves each, though, compared to 70. Oh, it's always so steep. Special Medal of Honor, up to 50 per character. 50 per character. Oh, that's actually not bad. It's not too bad. And then the circulators, usually pretty niche. Wouldn't advise using those generally unless you have a very specific niche inner ability to min-max. But again, remember, you might not want to spend any resources on trying to min-max your inner ability if the inner abilities are all going to change in the New Age event anyway, right? So it might be better to save up your resources for that. Legendary Circulator just takes your inner ability to Legendary. Again, that's mostly for interactive servers. We can just use regular Miracle Circulators for 19 mil each and just slam it. 19? 18. 18. 18 mil, right? And then we have symbols. 100 of each arcane symbol at a 20, 20, 40, 40, 60, 60 costs. So this can help your lower level characters max out their arcane symbols a little bit faster. This is per character as well. So you could get 600 symbols. You could probably go super broke on this. So it might be an idea on all the characters where you are trying to, get your symbols max, that you do dailies on those characters to try to get those 300 leaves per character. Because this might start costing a lot, but it will help you speed up. Again, 100 seems like a lot, but if you're just doing your dailies, that's 5 dailies, right? And if you kind of, would do your dailies 5 times in a week, you can include your weeklies into that. So it wouldn't even be a whole week's worth of symbols. So make sure you don't fall into the trap of doing dailies for 3 weeks so you can get 1 week's worth of symbols. It makes more sense to just do your dailies, do your symbol dailies instead, right? If you want to do both, you can double dip, of course. But if you're not already doing your symbol dailies, going out of your way to do this instead of just doing your symbol dailies is kind of like bait, right? What do you think is going to be the first 2 120 Cygnus Night, chat? Can't wait till they come out. And then the Mezzo Shop. Oh no, there are valuable... Yeah, this is the last Mezzo Shop, I think, that had utility items in them. Karma Powerful Rebirth Flame, 30 million. Even though... And a limit of 30 per world, even though we can already buy flames for under 9 mil. Unlimited. I still don't know why the hell this exists, but okay. And then Eternal Flames at 90 mil. Those are actually kind of affordable. I mean, they're at the value of 10 times. Oh, no, yeah, those are affordable because it's interactive. Yeah, you're right. Because those are... I mean, I think those were the costs as well. Last time when I checked the auction house, is that the Powerfuls are around 30 and the Eternals were around 100, 90 to 100. Sometimes they go up to 110, sometimes they drop below 100. And then 500 for heroic for the black flames? No, for the eternal flames. And the black ones? Oh, not... Jesus, they're like alternating. Okay, hang on. Interactive, heroic 500, and then interactive again, black flames for 150, and then heroic black flames for 750. Yeah. Who buys these? Who's like, oh, let me buy these out. 150 bill to buy out 200 flames. That's not worth it, bro. That is not it. Mystical cube and heroic 1 million. Didn't they reduce those to 500k? Yeah, see, this is again why when the events are out of place, like items will like increase again in value, and they will go down, and now they go up again, and the next event are going to be 500k again. Like they're going to go down again. But you know, Fairy Heart 4 mil. Okay, not quite 5, not quite 2, a little bit in the middle, but it's good. I always use a Fairy Heart somewhere. So let's throw those on there. What the fuck, 750 mil? Yeah, that's always the price. It's just ridiculous. Why are they 750 bill? Okay, they're not quite 750 bill. But they might as well be. I would buy just as many. I'd buy 0 of them. What do you think about that line that say they fix some attack speed format? Fixation about the format for attack speed was incorrect. The format. I'll have to see what that means exactly. The format. It might just be layout or just like the notation for it. I don't think that there's any like, oh yeah, we just removed attack speed 10 from GMS. I don't think they would sneak it in like that. But I guess, you know, if we're all slow as snails, as slugs, whatever, after, get some commercy vibes? Nah, I think it just says like probably just how it's worded or what the number looks like when you hover over it, something like that. Hopefully it'll more clearly just state whether you're at 9 or 10. Instead of just, it's higher than 8, but your guess is as good as mine kind of thing. Scrolls we can use. Android ear sensor clip. Pet equipment stat transfer scroll. Saint Luminous set coupon. 2 billion mesos, okay. Murgot's feather coupon, 3 billion. Spirited Ninetail coupon, 3 bill. Preppy suspenders coupon, 2 bill. Grandmaster outfit box, 2 bill. Oh, this set is back. I think a lot of people liked some pieces from this set quite a bit. Darkness Chaser outfit box. Kaiser outfit coming back? Yeah. There's a cane set. Skin coupon selector. Skin coupon selector coupon. Hey, we got the old coupon is back in business. Yo, dog, we heard you like coupons, so we put a coupon in your coupon so you can shop while you shop. Cash up music. Then a mysterious invitation. Oh my god, another event. Oh my lord, how many events are there in this event? This is like an event or something. Look how wide we're getting. Look at how wide we are. We are wide event boys. This is why the event should be in the rows and the date and the week should be in the columns. But usually there aren't that many, I swear. Look, I'm even clustering them. Jeez. Okay, when is it? June 5th until June 11th. Just last week. Oh, God. Yeah, we need another one. And there's more coming. But wait, there's more. A mysterious invitation. Ooh. Is that the one we get like no details for? Will you accept? You need to defeat 1,000 monsters near your level to be able to check in for that day. Attendance check-ins can only be done once a day per account. You can check in up to 5 times during this event. Each check-in will grant you a reward. The secret of the invitation will be revealed one by one as the check-ins are completed. Day 1, 5 EXP nodes. Day 2, 100 black flames. Get me in there, baby. Get me in there, 100 black flames. Booyah! Day 3, symbol selector 500/100. Thank you very much. Day 4, 10 bright cubes. Okay, and day 5, 2,000 EXP vouchers. Alright, I can dig it. That's pretty good. 750 bill. Well, that would be 75 bill equivalent compared to buying them from the shop, right? You can basically see it like that, yeah. P-Poopa? Okay. New emote in the chat, go wild. Poopa's in the chat, boys. Then, Terra Burning Booster. Oh no, wait, I just changed this. That's here, right? Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A Terra Burning Booster, which is a Terra, not a Burninator, right? Not that you can use on an existing item. Oh no, it is. Wait, you can use it on level 10 to 199 characters receive a Terra Burning character effect. Oh, so it is a Burninator. Wait, are they rebranding the Burninator to Terra Burning Booster now? Bring it back? What is that? Oh, was it? Okay, re-enabled Reiji. Poisoned by the Poopa. Poison Poopa, that's after you eat some, what's that food again? Some Taco Bell. It was gone. You can be upset. Reiji in the chat if you were upset that Reiji was gone. Reiji's gone. Wait, this is like a good team. How's this team losing? What? A 15? Bruh. Okay. Even if the character with the Terra Burning effect is deleted, the Terra Burning booster will not be reissued. The Terra Burning character can receive growth support gifts to the Terra Burning booster related. Okay. Yeah, so it's just a regular old, not a Terra Burning, but a Terra Burning booster. So on an existing character, and the effect will last 6 weeks. Not available for zeros. Okie dokie. Just remember that when a character is burning, you cannot use things like extreme growth potions and stuff on it to multiple boost it. You wouldn't want to do that anyway, because that'd be a waste of the items. You get the regular rewards up to level 200, level 30, level 100, level 150 rewards, and then the title with temporary stats, with extra EXP, boss IED, and extra arcane power, which helps you in the beginning of the Arcane River. Cash transfer event. Oh, good. Another event. We went through the playlist of 2 hours and 40 minutes. Jeez. Cool beans. Where is... Well. So I can't switch that out for this one. Or can't add that here. Because it'll technically last longer than that. Oh my god, I have to do another column. No. Cash shop transfer event. event. Until Dreamer, yeah, patch starts. More emotes. What is this one? Omega Dance? Oh no, not that one. Oh boy. Oh god, I already hate it. Oh no. That's gonna be a lot of spam. I have 232 main. I went to main. Okay. Should I hyperburn it or try to push 260 before Dreamer? I would try to push 260 before Dreamer, and then depending on how close you get, I would reassess when Dreamer comes closer whether you think it's still worth to use the hyperburn on it or if you want to use it on a different character instead. Because even if you're just doing simple dailies, Monster Park, that kind of stuff, and during the current event, you'll probably get quite far into the 240s, possibly even like towards the 250s without even that much grinding. And at that point, you'll probably see that just using the hyperburn for those extra last 10 levels is probably not worth it compared to being able to take a completely new character all the way to 260 within the event period and having a very strong bossing mule and a lot of extra weekly income from that instead. Probably. But if you don't play a lot and you are still only get to like 240 or like late 230s or like early 240s, maybe you still think it's good value to use the hyperburn, right? So that's how I would look at that. Cash shop transfer. Basically, you just go into cash shop, you right-click items, you send them to another character, you send them to one of the groups of the cash shop. Lynn is still going to be by itself. Cringe. Anime exclamation mark CS transfer should have this same list, right? Explorers, hero classes, Cygnus, Maple World, leftovers, LOL, Nova, Flora, Anima, Sengoku, Beast Tamer, Chase, so that's gonna be Lynn now. Oh. Kinesis 0. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 groups. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah! Give us a time, please. 1 hour and 12 minutes. February's Golden Giveaway is already in here. That's just continuing. That's how we knew that Dreamer was going to be June 12th, because it runs until the end of June 11th. And so all of these rewards we already know. These are just being repeated. And then the Sunday Sundays, we already heard all of those during the CM stream as well, but we'll just go over these again with the final boom, 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 and bam, boom, bam, edit link, boom, 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 apply, boom. Yeah, and then this video will be able to get replaced. We'll have May 5th into June 2nd. May 5th. Oh. May 12th. May 19th. May 26th. Oh, usually I'd just put May 26th. Ah, whatever. June 2nd and June 9th. And then I usually bolden the ones that I think are good to look out for. 1+1, KEK, but also EXP. That's pretty good. Right, whoa, wrong button. I would highlight that. Double coupons and just Monster Park, Double chance to Monster Collection and Monster Bloom, 5 times Magnificent Soul and Innerability. It's kind of an These are common enough that you can just skip one of these events. And this one I would skip because of the changes coming up in yeah, so actually this might be like a good small segment. So I don't think the Sunday Sundays are that good because the changes in Innerability coming in Dreamer, right? So I wouldn't use this Innerability 50% off at all. I would skip and wait until the next one. And there's a 5, 10, 15 here, which usually is really nice, but this is in the last week. And after this, again, is Dreamer Update, which is in all likelihood going to have a Shining Star Force event, which is 5, 10, 15, and 30% off at the same time. So even if it is like a month after that, it's pretty much always worth to just save your money going into the summer and then use it during the Shining there instead. So most of these Sunny Sundays, I think, are skippable. So if you look at all of these Sunny Sundays, I would say that the training Sunny Sundays on June 2nd and on May 5th are probably the best Sunny Sundays. Keeping that in mind. So usually I would highlight the other ones, but now I'm not going to highlight the other ones because I would advise to skip over them. And then the only thing that's left here is a spell trace Fever Time. And oh, let me make a note actually. Go to That's only for the interactive service, of course. May 24th, May 25th, and May 26th. Make sure you double check these time slots. So is it a trap? I think so, yeah. But I think the last 3 or 4 invulnerability 50% offs have basically all been traps. 2 stars till 10 for Terra Burn and other newer characters. Well, what it says until 10. If you succeed at 10, it still goes to 12. So I usually say up to 12. That one is very good to just, get easy Star Force gains on low-level characters and to also take your level 200 characters to higher Star Force so that they can increase in Legion raid power so you can get more passive coins from your Legion. But do remember, though, that in the distant future, not right now, but like in a while, the damage from your Legion raid power is going to be replaced by your combat power, so the multiplication and like the calculation there will change, but it's still going to be a good idea to have Star Force on the equips. More shots for me because I need at least a decent vulnerability on mules. Yeah, but most of the times I would say make a decent vulnerability with like a few circulators and with like 5 rerolls. You could do that at any time. You don't really need to wait for 50% offs for that, right? If you know you have to hit a specific line regardless of Dreamer changes, is 50% vulnerability still worthwhile? Oh, yeah, then it's fine. Yeah. If you know that you're going to look for the same roll regardless of whether it's coming or not, then yeah, for sure. Then you can just use it. They're not changing the cost of rolling or anything like that, no. And then we have a whole bunch of bug fixes. Let's see if there's anything important in here. Incorrectly, so that's just a collection. Different names, Inferno's achievement listed outdated information. Usually these fixes are pretty small things that don't have game impact, but sometimes there's things snuck in there. Fiction where the player could fall out of the map while fighting Princess No by using double jump and the up arrow key when frozen. I'd never seen that before. Okay. Yellow butterfly. Naming the definition number of Fair Bros. Text issue dialogue. Fixing an issue where extreme growth potions fail to grant levels to any Cadena character that had not completed the storyline. Oh, I didn't hear about that. Typos. Fixing an issue where numbers were cut off when reporting more than 10 players. Yeah, you gotta get those reports in, bro. Multiple instances of authentic symbols still appearing. Okay. Fixing an issue with abyssal recalls final attack sometimes not triggering. Hey yo, my arc damage. Characters are going to have forehead that had not been changed to face. Foreheads in the chat, boys. Is Kaiser Giga's Wave in there? Not so far. Connors busting of 5 elements. Typo and public clicking to give a response where I fall. The symbol of Grand Honor had untranslated. There were still items with reboot in the name. Yes, which one was it? Was it the reboot vengeful ring? Should be like the heroic vengeful ring now, right? Golden Temple Zone is permanently capitalized in the world map of the Labyrinth of Suffering. Health cut ring was missing the percentage indicator on number 70. Awkward crouching. Sound effects system. Watering plant. Fix the typo that appeared when a player finishes watering plants in the Guild Castle greenhouse. Yo, we're building that greenhouse soon. The General Hornet plate. What? Text using bonus potential fragments. Contains wrong costing. Westeros smithing. There were certain stars that did not have a plus after attack. Chain arts thrash sometimes did not apply bonus final damage to the intended skill due to lag. Is that because Cadena still had broken stuff as well, right? Is this supposed to fix the Cadena problem? So hopefully, finally, Cadena fixed then, right? Discrepancies between the voiceover and text dialogue and equipment window. The crafting success rate in Art Mill had an extra percentage. Texture speaking with Kona. Okay, Kona. Versus quick tips about the dolly while in the party. With an apostrophe. Separate them. Alex Easton incorrectly holding style of the Terminus Dominator. Oh. My charger cord is tangled with my microphone cord, pulling it down. Promise Ring, Crystal Ilby, off center, unplayable. Fix an issue with a statue. NPCs in the Pink Bean normal boss fight could be defeated repeatedly for EXP. Oh, they could? Oh, I forgot to check that. I thought they fixed, when they fixed Zakum and CHD, or like Horntail in general, I thought they fixed Pink Bean as well. This time for sure, yeah. Issue where player disconnects when Mystic Door or Decent Mystic Door was used on cache of greed maps. Konosuba metals, production. Oh my god, so many things. Coke Tump? Coke Tump familiars did not display a graphic. That is Coke Tump. Coke Tump familiars? Is this in the game? It drops a Coke can? I guess this is like an interactive only or something? Yeah, booster packs, I guess, yeah. Kali's Legion block text was missing a plus for all ranks other than double S. Okay. Bread symbol, damage scan, Alex diagonal. Return light damage scan. Did not have unit in the name? Wait, returned legend damage scan. Okay. Regular coins as far as the power coupons for the familiar potential damage is missing a percentage sign. Oh, do you think it's the item drop one, or the meso one where it says like plus 10 mesos instead of plus 10%? Here's entry. Guild Castle Blueprint materials will no longer so that completed materials fixed an issue so that completed materials of the Guild Castle Blueprint material items. Well, no longer complete materials. Oh, so if you no longer need a certain material to build your current project, it's not going to drop those items anymore. So they're not going to clog up your inventory. Okay. Next on launcher, Tolemi. When a normal Ramaru had to like promote the anniversary event. Shorter attack cooldown time compared to the hard difficulty version, which is basically like how Fubotting works, yeah. Except this is a legit version of doing it. But there are definitely illegit. When people buy Fubots, essentially what they do is they have like contracts with websites where people go, and then They basically put your stream in like a 1x1 pixel in the corner with no sound that nobody can see, basically. And then that gives you like shadow views on your account. Good, like with an embed. Drake attack 1. I don't see Kaiser so far, bro. Pop-up incorrect power stance. Using auto-assigned strength on the Xenon. Wedding commemoration. Fixed anywhere. Disconnect when leaving a reward room for unequipping the continuous ring as a 0. Okay, but isn't it just a continuous ring problem, not a 0 problem? I thought a lot of classes were having this problem. A lot of classes was having this problem. Oh. Picture description is Serenoid. Use the correct pronoun. Incorrect pronoun for a robot. It should be it, actually. The correct pronoun for the Serenoid should be it. Because it's a robot. Applying item tag on a totem would cause a disconnection. Second feature, player were unable to apply keybinds to specific hotkeys such as the skill and stats UI. Okay, Control F. Kaiser. Is that just going to have the set coupon? And then here, yeah. So it doesn't look like there's a Gigas Wave Kaiser fix in this patch. Definitely complain and let the CMs know. But it looks like they are at least trying to get the Cadena bug fixed. So Bowmaster fixed? Where? Dragon Rider PQ? They were just waiting for a Kaiser rework to fix it. Silhouette Mirage? Silhouette. Oh, here. Because of Speed Mirage not triggering due to Silhouette Mirage attack dummy after Silhouette Mirage's 6th enhancement. Oh, okay. It wasn't proccing Speed Mirage. Gotcha. Okay. That's good. Alright, so super long patch, super long, much information, but hopefully that gives you a bunch of context on what's going on. Oh, ads just started playing. Let me recoup that in a minute and a half. But for the people on YouTube watching, thanks for checking out this video. Of course, I will put a bunch of links in the description with all of these links available as well if you want to go over all of it. By the time you see this, though, the game will probably already be up. So, yeah, you'll be able to explore a bunch of the things in-game and a bunch of the things where we had, like, slight questions now, or maybe some insecurities about it, or, you know, not 100% knowing how something works. By that time, you'll be able to go in-game and be able to figure it out. So first thing I'll probably do is jump on the Lynn, get the job advancement, get all that done, get my nodes off there, and then probably reinvest some nodes, you know, to build up the new matrix in there. And then from there, I'll probably just make sure I get my dailies in, maybe a few weeklies, and then we'll hopefully be able to do Ursus and MPE with the gang, and you know, then we'll just get back to it. Maybe set up some black mage runs, and you know, some cool stuff. But yeah, for everyone watching on Twitch right now, I do this thing weekly, dude. I did a I uploaded a video of going over the was it the preview? Hang on, let me check my videos. Where is my studio? I uploaded the video. Oh yeah, of the Angelic Buster. Of the roadmap, right? And the first comment I got of like covering the roadmap was somebody saying, hang on, where is the? Where can I? Oh, here, comments. Oh no, it was like the 4th. The 6th comment or something was someone to say, bro, don't be copying content. I'm like, huh? I just replied, what? And I had to go back into my, and I was like, I wasn't sure if I had been doing like MapleStory announcement reviews into videos for the last 7 years, or whether it was longer or shorter than that. So I had to check my videos in my YouTube studio, but it's so it's around this June. It'll actually be 6 years that I've been covering patch notes and videos like that, you know, all the time. Which it's pretty interesting that after 6 years of doing something pretty much like at least monthly, that people reply in the YouTube videos don't steal content. That's, I mean, I think that's pretty hilarious, but maybe like a new viewer or something, you know. How dare you cover the roadmap? Like literally everyone who makes content for YouTube. I know, right? But yeah, thanks for checking all this out. I know it's very long, but it's pretty detailed like that, and you know, added context for Orange Mushroom and all that. Hopefully that adds the context that you're looking for. I'll see for this one if I can make some timestamps, because it is super long, and then you can find the things that you're looking for a little bit faster. But yeah, thanks for checking out the video, and feel free to look around for other content or check me live over at twitch.tv/Scardor. Thanks for checking out. Bye. Cool beans. Now we have another